Hello, everyone. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. I posted a StreamYard link. Hey, little Texas tornado. I hope everybody's doing well. I don't know who's all going to jump in here, and I really, honestly don't care who's going to jump all in here. Um, I just have some things I want to talk about. I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying this beautiful morning. And it's not want to stay on live, so I'm going to go down and come right back up. Okay, hold on one second. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Are we live?
Yes, we are live.
Okay.
Hey, Turner. Hey, Nani.
Hey,
Um,
everybody.
I hope everybody's doing well. Little Texas tornado. Hello, hello. I'm gonna let some people get in here because I am not repeating myself. There's a link that I dropped up there. It's not to the recordings that I sent to Harper. It's actually of a Google Drive that has evidence on it. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna wait for a little bit. I hope everybody's doing well. How you doing this morning, Charlie girl?
I'm all right. How are
That's good.
you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Yeah,
Doing
just to let everybody know that link that she put in there has nothing to do with Harper.
no, no, it has nothing to do with Harper. It says evidence on there. And that's what it is. That's what it was. That is what it's not no more.
Yeah, you can
So,
explain all that when everybody gets in.
yeah, we'll explain all that once a little bit more people come in here. Because I am not going to repeat myself. This is the first and last time I will repeat myself. But hello, hello. Today has been
Eventful.
eventful, but all I got to say is I took some weight off of my shoulders.
Yeah.
Whether people like it or not, I really don't care. I honestly don't. I'm not asking for none of my sisters. Hello, Mackenzie, beautiful. Um, I'm not here in this sector no more. I've actually started going to doing what I was doing prior to even coming to a platform. Um, what was I saying, Charlie girl, prior to that?
I don't know.
I don't know. But those recordings that I sent to Harper, I think, you know, why send them now?
Can I speak on it before you?
Yeah, most definitely. Go ahead.
Okay. So those recordings belong to no one but the people that were on them. And we um as a sisterhood were,
Hey, Fancy.
hey Fancy, were torn. Um, Not everybody was in agreement, I'll just say, as what to do with them. Frankly, nobody had a right to do anything with them.
Mm-mm.
Nobody had a right to go in Discord and have watch parties or listen parties, but that was done.
Yeah.
Um, but yet the people that actually that it meant something to were denied those. Um, and So the reason that this came out today was because Dree was in Purple's chat the other night blasting Harper and taunting her with the recordings. Well, her bestie, CJ, was the one that absolutely did not want them given to Harper or
No,
Frank.
that was prior to her having her cancer, mind you. Go ahead.
Um, and which this had came up before, and we had a conversation, and CJ absolutely had a fucking fit when it was suggested that they be given to them or to Harper. But Dree coming in the other night and trying to flex that she had, was holding this over Harper. I had enough, and I suggested to Jenna that she send them to Harper. She did not. Jenna did not intend for this information that she was sending them to Harper. Did not intend for Purple to come on her panel.
No, I did. I told Purple to tell CJ. I told her the reason why I'm sending it,
But
and
she
I
didn't have
told
to
her
do
to
it on the
announce it
live.
on. I told her to announce it on her live if she's live. 'Cause I didn't know she was live. I said, if you go live, tell Frank that if he wants to reach out to me, I will send only
Okay.
his
Well,
recordings
I
to
retract.
him.
I retract that then, Purple.
Let me get that right. Iris, hey, beautiful.
Yeah. But as far as it was done for no other reason than it was time. Those recordings did not belong to anybody but the people that were on them.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Okay. So this all started. Actually, they got sent to me in 2024. Prior to that, I have not heard them. I went back and looked in my email. I couldn't find them because last time I was going to send them to her and I couldn't find them. The only people that I shared them with was the group at the time. CJ was in the group at the time. And I'm going to discuss everything today because basically I don't care no more. I know the girls haven't addressed anything, but I'm going to address it, okay?
And you have
Because
every right to do that.
I'm going to address it because I do. I have the right. People may not hey Rocco, people may not respect me and I really don't care no more, okay? We all in this little sector over here think that we're perfect. We're far from perfect. Did CJ also suggest she would turn them over to authorities? CJ can't turn them over to authorities. She stays in the UK. That's what she said.
But
At first, that's what we all said. Yes, that's what we all said. We would turn them over to authorities. Because people were trying to make out that Tony did this maliciously. Tony did not do this maliciously, you can hear. And mind you, everybody in this little sector has heard those recordings prior to us even hearing them. So shame on all y'all who's heard them. Shame on y'all. And I take responsibility for my actions. I did send them. I sent them. It was not something that I knew that would take this turn. I just thought it was time because I did get a phone call from Charlie Girl the other day asking me about the recordings. I don't watch Purple all the time. and I didn't know she was live this morning. I did message her, and I was like, look, can you send me Harper's email? Because I was going to send them directly to her. I didn't know how to ask. I even looked in my emails. I tried to look up her name, and I couldn't find it. So, I'm gonna figure this out. But anyways, so I was
Can I?
going to send them to her. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Rocco said that CJ may have suggested that it be sent to law enforcement, but she never did. Instead, she played them to people all over Discords.
Yes, she did.
Facts.
That is true. Me and the other girls had no part in that. Only CJ.
Nope,
Um,
we're nowhere around.
we didn't hang out on Discord like that. We never did. That was CJ's thing. Okay. We didn't know all of the drama that was going on in Discord that CJ was in, which we didn't. And that was none of our business. You know? And I'm gonna say this here. I don't like Harper. But none of us know. We know she lied. She lies about a lot of things, okay? We know both of them have mental issues. I have mental issues. I think we all, at one point in our lives, are now living with some sort of mental issue.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um, so would any time be right to send those? I know how it feels to have things kept from me, and I'm
Hmm.
gonna get to that little topic. I know how it feels to have things done behind the scenes and just all kind of messed up. I mean, really, I've been on this platform since 2021. Honestly, I wish I never came to this platform. But what's done is done. You can't take back the past. All you can do is move forward. But I'm going to own everything that I've done. And like I said, if nobody supports this, that's you. That's not me. But you all heard it prior to me even hearing it. So shame on all you. So do I apologize for sending them to Harper at this moment? I wasn't thinking about that, honestly. I was just thinking since I'm out of this sector, that I can clear my chest.
Well, and it's
Because,
like you said, is there ever really a right time? I mean,
hey, Susan,
she's asked and asked and asked for them, and it was past time that she had them.
it was very past time. So anybody says that Jenna shared them with everybody, that's a complete lie. Okay. Well, thank you for that, Tiny D. But your opinion means shit to me, honestly. So y'all don't block anybody. They're allowed. Everybody's allowed. Hey, Tara. Everybody's allowed their voice. Everybody's allowed their opinion. And honestly, if they have anything negative to say about me, it really don't hurt me. Cause at, at the end of the day, I'm gonna sleep. Well, I sleep during the day, but I work at nighttime. But anyways, besides that, this ain't about trying to get one over on somebody. So it is what it is. If I'm shit to you, why you in my chat, honey? You're
Dree.
the you're the one bringing your stuff over to my chat. So obviously, I mean shit to you, honey. So when I sent that to Purple, because Purple said that Harper asked for me to send them to her and she didn't want to give me her email, that's what I did. So she got them. And like I said, if Frank wants to reach out to me, I will give him the recording like I did. I won't give him Harper thing, but I will give him what his is and then the first one because there's 3 recordings. and Tiny D. I'm pretty sure you've heard them too, but it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. And I don't know whose troll account there is. I really don't care. Don't care. But everybody wants to talk about, now we're done with that little Harper section. Now we're gonna go to another section. Now, prior to this live, prior to the live starting, I dropped a link up in top. It's a Google Drive that says evidence. Okay. Hey, buddy. Hey, Soup. That was a Google Drive for me, evidence, complete evidence. Okay. And what that recording was a recording of Anne admitting that she shared my photos. Hi, just me, CC. I don't know who that is, but hey, how you doing? But that was evidence of was Anne admitting in a Discord call that she shared my photos in her Discord. That day when I got that recording, CJ was the one recorded it. Okay.
Listen up, y'all. Listen up.
CJ was the one who recorded that. And Rocco, if you in here, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, my chat. I can't scroll up. I gotta show this stuff on the screen. Hold on a second, y'all can't see. How do you put this stuff on the screen?
I have no idea.
Let's see. Shit, yeah. I don't know. I can't scroll.
Okay, let's focus. Let's finish your.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. Hey, Ray Ray. Shit. Okay, I
Hey,
forgot.
everybody
So
coming in.
the same. Look, I can't talk and read chat, y'all.
Yeah,
It's been
don't read.
since I've,
Just
okay.
talk.
So that day when I got the recording from CJ put it in a Google Drive as evidence. I made a police report on Ann in North Carolina. The investigator wanted every bit of everything from Ann admitting that she shared my photos through her Discord. Well, I sent her everything. Well, there was a lot of people on the Discord call that I promised. And CJ was in that Discord call too. She knew that I made a promise to the people that that recording would not go to anyone other than law enforcement. Okay. These people did not agree with being recorded, and they understood the reason why CJ recorded it. Okay. So she sent me the Google Drive. I put it in there, made a police report. Well, CJ went to a Discord and shared that recording with the jerks. I ain't got nothing against the jerks. We've all did what we did. You know, I'm not innocent. Ain't nobody innocent. It is what it is. I don't really care no more. So, somebody came to me and told me that it was being brought up to people who was on the calls. Okay. So they let me know that CJ went into a Discord and shared that recording. Now, she asked Shiny to go in the Discord with her. Shiny didn't have possession of that recording. Okay.
Nor did she know what CJ was getting ready to do.
Right. So as soon as I get on the call, because it got brought to my attention, I got on a personal call with CJ and all, and I think it was Charlie Girl and Shining. I think it was just us three that day.
Hmm.
I asked her. I said, "So you shared that recording?" And CJ
And
has a problem, and I'm not. I don't know if I should name a name, but I don't think I am because I'm pretty sure everybody knows who CJ had a problem with at that time. Okay, so CJ, when I asked about the recording and people coming to me saying that the jerks were coming to her asking about the recording, hey Tabby, um, she immediately went to Shining.
she said, well, Shining was in there.
Hey Iris Jesse. I'm not looking at chat, y'all. Sorry. So I was like, okay, well, Shining didn't have the recording in possession, and Shining says she had no clue. In my opinion, that I mean, literally, she didn't remember. I mean, Shining didn't remember, which is cool.
Hey, everybody coming in.
But CJ, you sat in the Discord, and when I promised these ladies that the recording would not be shared with nobody but law enforcement. So, you know, this little issue with the group really has not just been a short term thing. It's been a long term thing. You know, I've always respected CJ. I can honestly say that. I've always respected her. Um I did notice she was hanging out, and I'm just gonna say fuck it. I'm telling the whole damn story, okay? Y'all don't like it, y'all can get, get out. I don't care. I really don't care. Okay. So I'm gonna say where this all started with me. I have a right to tell my story, and I'm gonna tell my story. Because unlike people could say, oh, CJ's not talking. Oh, but CJ is talking. CJ is talking, and every one of you know she is. But then when people go into a chat and say something, why y'all bringing it to this chat? Why y'all bringing it to this chat? Well, tell CJ to shut the fuck up. That's all you gotta do. Hey, darling, I miss you, beautiful. I really do. But CJ got real close with Chaos Queen. Don't have a problem with Chaos Queen, never have. Well, besides, it hurt me when me and Purple fell out. How you know how it's really funny how when people fall out, they tend to go with the people that they support. Regardless of how much friends you are, they'll just fall out because the person you support fell out with them too. So, see, Chaos Queen and Past came back over there and wanted to have a little discussion with me about the pictures that were being shared. You know, they was telling their little thing or whatever, and but they never wanted to make a report. Never wanted to make a report. They kept alluding to it. Okay, but they knew everything that happened. They knew everything that happened. But CJ wanted to protect them. Now, I'm supposed to be her sister. I had the utmost respect for CJ. CJ knew how bad that incident affected me. Hey, Ellie. As well as all these girls knew how bad that affected me when my pictures got announced on this platform. So, Pass has this Discord that, hey, Tony. Hey, beautiful. So, Pass has this Discord that he has a lot. Oh, and I'm going to tell on you, Pass, today, honey. I'm just going to tell on you. Okay. Okay. Since we're all letting it out, I'm just gonna tell on you,
Jenna
past.
Jenna had her truth serum this morning.
Mm, yeah, just a little bit. Don't it is what it is. Hell, you know what?
Purge, girl, purge.
Yeah, I'm purging. I'm purging it this morning. Okay, so Pass has all these rooms, right? So he'll break up rooms. Oh, and Dree, I hope you're listening, baby. Hey, Vintage. Hey, everybody coming in.
Hey, everybody.
I got to
Sorry
stop.
we
I got to stop, y'all. I'm getting distracted. Y'all know that I haven't been live. I don't know how to do this no more. So I'm just getting, my mind is like going 1,000 miles an hour.
don't look at the chat
Okay.
until you finish talking.
Okay. So Pass has his Discord that he has very secretive rooms in. And I know because while I was in Discord one night drinking my wine and smoking my little pre roll, he's like, I need to talk to you. I don't trust the people in Discord. He said, me, I was like, so it's Chaos Queen. Because him and Chaos are supposed to be an item, right? So he's like, well, I was like, is Chaos Queen going to come? Because I feel uncomfortable. That's not my man. And all the shit that happened with Levid, I'm not about to talk to nobody else on YouTube. Okay. So, I guess because he thought that I was sipping my wine and smoking my pre roll. And he says, I need to talk to you about something private. And I don't trust the people in the Discord to talk about it in public. So I was like, can you make a room with just me, you, and Chaos? He's like, yeah. I was like, so this is in our private DMs in Discord. And he's like, I was like, do you want me to call here or are you going to call me? He's like, call. So I called. Then I was just sitting there. He was just sitting there quiet or whatever. I'm like, why are we sitting here in a Discord together? I mean, really, I'm not digging you. Why did you want me to come in a Discord with you? But where's Chaos at? I'm sitting here steadily asking him, where's Chaos? So they put me, I don't know where Chaos is. But then I realized he's like, well, I can't add Chaos in here because if I add Chaos in here, she'll see everything we've messaged about. We have nothing private message about anything. So he said, I'm going to put you in a room over there. To me, that was awkward. Because why would a man, and I'm a grown woman, and I've heard this from many people that he's trying to hit on a lot of different women. And he wants me to set up a call, which is supposedly him and Chaos. But you put me in a call in our private DMs where Chaos can't be added. So I go in there and I said, what's up with Chaos? Finally got sent a little private room with Chaos. And I go in there and I said, what's up? And I said, me and Pass was just on a call. He wanted me to call. Oh, he spoke up real quick. You call me. Of course I called because you said you wanted to talk to me privately. Okay? They had nothing to talk about. Absolutely nothing to talk about. Telling me not to trust this person, this person, this person, this person. Why wouldn't I trust them? Why wouldn't I? Because the people that I was in Discord with, just chilling with, getting help with, they've been there. Even though they wasn't my little circle group, when I felt like I was about to lose it, they were sitting there giving me guidance. Little Texas Tornado was in there. A lot of people were in there that I needed help from. And it was nothing about YouTube. I needed help with something personal matter that needed to be addressed. And there were a lot of smart people in there that could help me. But then they caused me to his Discord wanting to talk, and it was for no reason. So there's a whole bunch of other little discords that I'm going to talk about later on. But back to the recording. Okay. So CJ makes a drive that says evidence that I posted in the up there in the before the live even started. I posted it. It says evidence. So I made the report in North Carolina for Ann of her admitting. Okay. So I had it. It was cool. I sent it to the investigator for Ann. Sorry, y'all. They're cutting down the cornfields and they're beating on the tractor over there.
We can't really hear it. I
Okay,
can't.
good.
Well, a little bit. It's not bad.
Yeah, they're in my yard beating on the tractor. So I do apologize. I live around cornfields. So CJ plays that phone call for the jerks without my permission or the girl's permission that was on that call. That really
And
bothers
and it,
me.
and it, I'm sure it had nothing to do with the fact that she played it for the jerks. It's
No,
the fact that she played
absolutely
it for
not.
anybody without
Absolutely.
your consent.
Without consent of me and without the consent of anybody that was on that recording. When she sat there and she heard me promise them ladies it would not be shared with nobody but law enforcement. I don't care. It didn't have to be the jerks. It could have been John, Allie, Mo. I don't care. The fact of the matter is she shared it. Something she shouldn't have done. And for the fact that she took her accountability and threw it off on Shining.
So then fast forward
Mm.
to
It
where
goes,
we fell out with
okay.
her.
It was me. I loved her and I was willing to coexist with her because they put me in a Discord. Past and Chaos put me in a Discord one morning. Okay, I was in Discord with with some other ladies. We were talking, and it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was in CJ's Discord, and Past and him call me over there again because they don't trust the person that's on call. So as soon as I pop on, CJ pops on. Well, I was the only one of the sisterhood that was in that call. And I hadn't seen CJ in a while. And I hadn't. She had a camera on, everything. She was just sitting there, right? And I was like, dang, I was saying that, I hadn't seen you in a while. You look real different. And she's like, well, I feel torn between the sisterhood and Chaos. Maybe we should make Chaos a voodoo sister. She says she was joking. I didn't take it as a joke, and I straight up told her, I can't answer for that. I can't. And I wouldn't. Okay. See, prior to that, she came into my inbox and asked me, could I message Chaos and make her an honorary voodoo? I said, sure. Sure I can. And I did because I have no problem with Chaos. And I still didn't after that day. That day when we was in that private room, when she said that she felt torn between her sisters and Chaos, that we needed to make Chaos a voodoo sister, which CJ made that, and we're not voodoo sisters, okay? She owns that shit, okay? We are Charlie Girl, Iris, Fancy, Shining, Indica Dreams, and more, okay? So I talked to the girls. That's like CJ. I need to talk to you. In our private our private messenger, she wouldn't come in. So I went and hit her Discord. I said, CJ, I need to talk to you privately. Can you please go into our messenger? That time she jumped on call. And I started bringing out my stuff of what happened. She betrayed me. She shared that recording with people that I did not give her permission to. And I don't think it was right. That's my opinion. Everybody has their opinion, and I really don't care. My opinion is when I make a
Well,
promise with somebody, I'm going to keep it.
Rocco kind of sums it up here. She said, CJ just wants all the info to act like she's got all the knowledge of what's going on. That's it in a nutshell right there.
Yeah, she does. So,
And
CJ, go
and
ahead.
saying that to let everybody know that Jenna did not have a problem with, and I'm just repeating what you said, with who she shared it with, is the fact that she shared it and didn't ask.
Correct. That's the main thing.
So let's fast forward, Jenna, to
Okay.
when we fell out with CJ
Okay.
and what happened with the recording
Okay.
of Ann.
I'm going to start. I'm going to do the recording, but then I'm going to go back. Okay. So when that happened, I told CJ I love her, and I was the last one on the call with her that day. And she said a bunch of shit to me, and then she jumped off the call. Okay. So I told her I loved her, but I did not, I would not trust her again. I didn't want nothing to do with her. We could coexist, and that's it. Okay. So at that time, she started deleting everything from our personal chat, mine and her personal messenger, and then also from our group chat. Okay. She even changed the name of our group chat. Okay. So when deleting that, the investigator I did not know she deleted this. Okay. So when the
Well, what
investigator from North Carolina reached out to me, she's like, that drive you sent me is empty. I said, what? She said, the drive of evidence you sent me against Ann, there's nothing there. I was like, oh shit. No one else had a recording of that but CJ. Okay. CJ was the only one recording that. I had no evidence. I sat here and made a report on a woman that admitted she shared my photos in her Discord to try to get something going. And because she's mad, she deleted that. She didn't delete the file. She deleted everything that was in that file. It still says evidence, but there's nothing in the file. So, Charlie girl, go from there. Go from there because I see CJ's little comment in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I literally didn't have no evidence at this time. But go ahead, Charlie girl.
So I messaged her and I said, where is, I told her that Jenna tried to send it to the investigator and it was blank.
No, the investigator already had it. They had opened it to pull the information and it was blank.
That's what I'm saying. You sent it to
Yes.
him, but it was blank.
Right.
And she said, well, I've just had a lot of stuff going on. She said, I went in and I put everything, all of my stuff, which I don't know why that was her stuff, but she said, I put all of my stuff in, I dumped it in a Google Drive and I've got to go through it and find the recording, which it's not really that hard to go and find something like that, you know. I wasn't understanding why she was saying that it would take so long. But whatever, you know. And so over the next
How long
course
was
of
it?
a,
A
a
week?
week,
Week
a
or
week,
two?
yeah. I kept asking her, you know, did you have a chance to, you know, to get that? No, I haven't. I haven't had a chance. Uh, and then I can't remember what happened next.
So she finally sends them to Charlie Girl. Charlie Girl sends them to me. At that time, I didn't need them no fucking more. What was the purpose? They didn't need them. There was no evidence. I'm literally tired of trying to make something when someone I trusted actually deleted that shit out of spite. Knowing I needed it, she knew that I called the police the same damn day and admitted to that. She
But
made the file for me.
CJ, you know, you want to make all these excuses as to why it took you so long. You were using that as leverage to hold over Jenna's head one last time, or hold over all of our heads, because you had control over something that she needed. So it had nothing to do with how long it was going to take you to find it.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep going. Okay. So, you know, we all going to CJ's Discord, right? So 1 minute I was looking through my Discord, I was on call with the girls, and I was in CJ's Discord, so that's where it when I hit Discord, that's where it popped up at. I was in CJ's Discord. So all of a sudden I'm gone, right? The whole namaste is gone. But then all of a sudden it appears back in there. But then when I go in, there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. And I was like, well, damn. Hello? Does anybody see me? Well, all of a sudden people come in and like, I see you. Okay, good. I'm not alone. Okay. And I was like, well, what's going on? There's nothing here. So I was an admin at the time in CJ's Discord. So I tagged CJ in the Discord. I said, CJ, what's going on? Wasn't gonna bring it public or nothing. She said she's making a new room, or she didn't really say nothing. She said, I don't even know what she said, honestly. There's been so much shit happening off of YouTube. I don't even know what was said. So I go into the audit log. I was an admin, and I'm going to go into the audit log, see what happened. Come to find out, she gave Chaos Queen permission to delete everybody. And then all of a sudden, I messaged Chaos privately in her private DM and asked her, why did she do that? I don't have a problem with Chaos. Never had a problem with Chaos when she came back. So I tagged her in Chaos Queen in the chat that I was in the Discord, and I said Chaos Queen. She wouldn't answer my private DM, so I'm tagging her in the chat. My admin position was gone immediately, which is cool, no problem. Well, I still did not say nothing, nor did the girls come in there and say anything about what was going on at that time. And all of a sudden, everybody just started leaving. Like not nobody that was in the Discord, just the girls. I was the only one that didn't leave. I refuse to leave a Discord because you ain't gonna tell me you didn't kick me. Because it's some bull petty stuff that was going on. CJ had all this drama that was going in discourse. She was trying to make people not be friends no more. She was turning people against each other, trying to be save a hoe, I guess. When she needs help her own damn self, as well as all of us do. I'm not saying she is more insane than all of us. Okay? So she promised them people she is setting up a new Discord. She will have a call with them women.
And
Okay.
her reason to them for doing that was because she wanted to add some new people. So she didn't want anybody that was currently in there, didn't want any of their information shared with new people. And so, yeah.
So yeah. So I went in there and said some things and I got I got kicked, which is
But
cool. Don't look, don't delete nobody, please don't delete nobody. Let them come on in. Everybody has a right to what they say. It's cool. So this is what CJ does.
but hey, let me finish that what I was just saying. The real reason that she did it was because we had fallen out with her and she didn't want us to have any access to anything in there.
Like
So
we would have done anything with it
rather,
anyways.
I could give 10 fucks about her Discord or anybody else's.
Y'all know good and well if you say something in Discord, you better say what you mean because if you fall out with somebody, that shit's coming out 100. You know that?
So to save face or whatever reason, she made up this elaborate thing about how she was going to, she was trying to protect everybody in there. But what she didn't tell them is that she had fallen out with us and she didn't want us to have access to any of her stuff.
Right.
So by doing that, she totally did
Disregarded the people that was in there who
exactly.
supported her, who loved her, who was there for CJ, who thought the world of CJ. Not us, because it wasn't our Discord. But who thought the world of CJ. She kept telling them they was wanting to know what was going on. She kept telling them to go ask the girls. We wasn't talking. We wasn't talking. We wasn't telling nobody nothing.
The issue is that she lied about it. She lied to everyone as to why she was doing it. She tried to say that it was because she was going to add new people and she didn't want anybody else's information. Well, if you don't trust somebody that you're adding, what's the point?
And
You
a lot
know?
of people put in that Discord that they had pictures in there of things that they really needed, like pictures of family members and stuff like that, that they really wanted.
And these are
And
people that went in there daily,
yeah,
you know, and without any explanation, it was just gone.
yeah,
And they
without any
asked her
explanation.
over and over again, what's going on? She kept saying, "Oh, I'm going to create a new one." Um, never did.
Yeah. So I don't know if they ever talked, but the people that came to us and said that she has never once had a conversation with them about anything because she promised these ladies that they would all have a call.
Well, Soup, it wasn't. That was the reason she said that it was for. But the real reason is because she didn't want anybody to know that we had fallen out with her, and she didn't want us to have access to anything in her Discord.
Which we didn't go in Discord.
Uh,
That was her thing. Me and the girls barely ever went in Discord. That was her thing. I would have jumped on call if somebody called me in or anything like that. If I needed something, you know, they would jump in and talk, you know. But people are allowed to support who they want to support. I really don't care. I don't care. We never, CJ said she was really cool with Jesse and a whole bunch of people. That's cool. Be friends with who you want to be friends with. Never did we ever say you can't be friends with this, and this, and this. Never once did we. Or would we? Just like the people she support, I don't support. And that's just me.
You need to address this because she keeps saying the same shit over and over again in the chat that you have some problem with the jerks and that's the reason. uh she said, because I told I broke trust playing recordings to the jerks that you still have an issue with. So
I
please
have an
address that
issue
so
with
she'll
the
shut up.
jerks. Actually, no, I don't. You can't tell me that I want you, since you're so busy running your mouth behind the scenes, can you show proof? I'm pretty sure you could show proof if I ever said anything, but y'all support who y'all want to support. Never say I don't like them. I just don't support them. I do like listening to Soup, but I don't, I rarely ever listen to Soup, but when I do, I mean, shit, she's funny as hell. I mean, she really is funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody has an opinion. Gloria loves the jerks. Shining loves the jerks. Charlie Girl likes the jerks. I support who I support. When I fell out with Purple, I don't go to the other side. I stay in my own lane, support who I support, and I don't care if any of the girls support who they want to support. I don't care. It's just me. My preference, as well as anybody else has a preference to like who they like. I don't care. Do I have a problem with the jerks? Absolutely not. What's done in the past is done in the past. Squashed. Over with. Move on. That's it. So if I don't like the jerks, believe me, you know good and well, I'll say it out my own mouth. You know? But I support who I support. The only chats you see me in is Tony, and that's very rarely. But if I'm on live and I know she's live, I'll go in there and support Tony because I'll always support her, regardless. If I want to support Susan, I'll go in and support Susan's chat. Nobody's gonna tell me where I can and can't go. I mean, we got cussed out for being in Susan's chat. But
Sure did.
literally, me, Iris, and Charlie Girl got cussed out by CJ
Because we
for
said hi
being,
in there.
yeah, because we said hey to the people that was in Susan's chat. That's ridiculous. We never told CJ where she could and couldn't go. None of us told anybody where they could and couldn't go. We really could. I mean, we really could care less. I could, anyways. I could really care less, and I'm sure the other girls could care less too.
And as far as everybody wanting to know where this all started, this all started when we went to Tennessee.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to go into specifics unless I need to. But, we all we planned that trip for a year, and several times we would all say, I hope everybody is the same in person as they are
I
online.
I want to address something real quick.
Okay.
Okay. CJ, you are so hypocritical. You get on here and act like you're a saint. You really do.
Mm-hmm.
You make people think that you are such a doctor. You try to be a doctor to everybody, then go behind the scenes talking about, oh, I can't deal with them. I can't deal with them. That's why you had everybody babysitting Dree. You had everybody babysitting Dree. You actually had me in a phone call with Dree because Dree was so possessive of you. You would always bring that shit to our chat, to our
Mm-hmm.
personal group.
Tell us you were hiding from Drury.
And who did you have to go in? Whose Discord did you have to go in to hide from Dree? Who did you get to babysit Dree? The last thing you told us about Dree was Dree went real life on you. You will never forget that. You'll never forgive her. If you forgive her, that's on you. I
She
don't
did.
care. Everybody deserves to be forgiven. But you think that we care if you're friends with Dree? No, we just don't want to hear the bullshit about YouTube in our personal chat. Because our personal chat was not about all YouTube. But you seemed every time you came in our call, it was all about YouTube. Now, whatever said here today is on me. I am one person. Take that shit out on me. I don't
Oh,
care.
no, if I say something, I'm going to own it.
So it is what it is. I don't care about what anybody has to say to me. I don't care. I'm not going to lose no sleep over it. I won't lose no sleep over it at all.
So, back to the trip to Tennessee, we had all had conversations and said that we hoped that, um, we were all the same person online as we were in person. And we all were, except for one person. Um,
It's really sad.
yeah. And so from that point forward is when there started to be issues. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. There was no issues with me because I didn't meet everybody in person at that time. My issue was all the shit boiling down to that recording. Her betraying my trust because I promised those ladies it would not get shared. And then her asking me to bring chaos into our sisterhood and put me on a spot. And that's not cool because I can't speak for everybody. When someone is brought into the group, the first thing when I went back to the group, first thing that was told to me by CJ, Our group isn't about YouTube. Our group is about, you know, each other, supporting each other. And I stood by that. I got to know my sisters very well. I appreciate them for who they are. I love each one of them individually for who they are. And each one of them, even CJ, had their own special qualities about themselves. But then CJ turned, and I started seeing in CJ what I saw in myself when I first came to YouTube. It was all about YouTube. So people can go at people in this chat that were actually there and are speaking their truth. But you all have no idea what was going on. You all were not in that Discord. So you're speaking on the facts that you was told by one person and one person alone. And that's on y'all. I really don't care. And I'm sorry, I know y'all tired of hearing this. I don't care. Because CJ knows the truth, regardless. What she's telling everybody. Everybody saying, oh, CJ's not talking. Yes, she is. And just like that Harper video that y'all wanted to just say, oh, I shouldn't have sent it. Y'all
Eliza,
all
the
heard it.
name of the chat, the name of the live is Let's Chat. It doesn't say Let's Chat about why Jenna sent the Harper tapes. So
Exactly.
we can
So,
talk about whatever we want to talk about.
exactly. This is my channel. And if you don't want to be here, go. What does any of y'all have to do with anything that I'm saying? So if you're asking why does Dree have anything to do with it, what do y'all have to do with it? Besides all of y'all heard the recording before I did. Do what? No, you're fine. I can mute. He's about to crank up that tractor over there. So you all want to say, why is this about certain people and certain people? Because you know what? Everybody has a voice. As well as CJ has a voice, everybody has a voice. Okay? And maybe this is a place where they can get their voice out. If they want to talk, let them
Absolutely.
talk. Well, Eliza, a lot of people heard it prior to me hearing it, prior to the girls hearing it. We didn't hear it until 2024. So all of you know what was on that recording prior to me even receiving it. You want to put the point the blame on me? Point the blame on me. I'll take that. Well, I didn't play it for people. I wasn't sitting in a Discord playing recordings for people. But how did Dree hear it? From CJ?
Hey, let's just for shits and giggles. If you heard the recording, drop a 1 in the chat.
It got sent to me in 2024, Eliza. That's when it got sent to me. Tony sent it to me in 2024. That's what the email timestamp is when I finally found it. Oh, they're not going to put the ones because they all know they're guilty.
The Harper's recording.
There's two different recordings. One was a recording of Harper and Frank. One was a recording of Ann admitting that she shared my photos.
Yeah, sorry, Eliza. We have jumped around a lot, but well, we'll prove it just like you need to prove the shit that you're claiming.
Exactly. Prove the shit that I said anything that I dislike the jerks. Prove it. Prove it or shut the fuck up. I could put the timestamp out when I received the email. That's what I can do. And it was in 2024. First time ever hearing those recordings.
Jesse, where did you hear the recording?
And Drew, you're going to people who really cared about you. Who really cared about you.
Okay.
Okay. You might hear me say I don't support them because I don't. That's two different things. Liking them and not supporting them are two different things. And CJ, you fucked over a lot of good women in this chat. And some people that are not even in this chat, you fucked over them
And
for
look,
absolutely
she's
nothing.
proven it right there because she's saying that she recorded our conversations. So that
Oh, it's
don't
cool.
don't feel like people that she wouldn't do the same thing to you.
Oh, it's cool. I don't care what she recorded of me because anything I've said, I own. Anything I say, I own. I gotta go potty. So you gotta hold it down for a moment.
Well, you better hurry up.
Hold it down, man. Hold it down.
Yeah. Jenna, did you mute? Yeah, I'm not good at this filling in stuff.
You there? You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I told you I'm not good at this filling in stuff.
I'm just glad you bounced. You're up here bouncing off me because I can't really tell if anybody hears me. I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm trying to give me some water. Are they having fun in chat?
Mm, I can't tell.
I just want to know why, since we're all out in the public, why is I just have a question.
What's that?
I know people might say that Discord, it was somebody's Discord. I totally get that. But these women didn't do anything to you.
They were collateral damage.
What I understand me and the girls, but what about these other women who did not do nothing to you and you chose just to kick them out of your life? All they wanted was what was going on, and you sent them to all of us to talk to us, but you couldn't be woman enough to go in your own Discord and speak to these women. And you know, Dree, I actually feel I literally feel sorry for you. I really do. You can take that as you will, as you may, but I really do. I feel sorry. You can go outside when the tractor leaves, okay? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Baby. I'm gonna go outside. Hopefully, the tractor ain't too low. Oh, he's starting over there on Prosper's gun. Nobody has to feel sorry for me. I'm not asking anybody to feel sorry for me. What would I need anybody to feel sorry for me for? What would anybody need to feel sorry for me for? I love you, little Texas tornado.
Have a good day, LTT.
Hold your head up, woman. These women done nothing to you, CJ. You got this YouTube stuff stuck in your head. And it's sad. But I had the YouTube stuff stuck in my head when I first came here. I don't hate nobody. Dislike, yeah. No hate. And the only reason why I came live this morning was because of the Harper stuff. And Tony, I don't know how to get in touch with Frank, but if you want to send him the recording of him and the first call and the one with him and Harper, you're more than welcome to, because I don't know how to contact him, but I think he has a right to hear it too. Just his part, not Harper's alone with you. So, And then this live ain't about size. Because honestly, I'm on nobody's side.
Bullshit. You better be on my side.
I'm on your side, most definitely. I'm on my sister's side, most definitely. But besides all this other stuff, I'm on no side. But I feel like I done the right thing.
Absolutely. It,
And
it, nobody had any right to keep that from her.
right.
And
And
and I do feel bad that we didn't go against what others were demanding.
no, it was CJ that was demanding, and she tried
Yeah.
to say it was because of CJ. I mean, of Harper having cancer. This was way before Harper came out with her diagnosis. That we wanted to send it to her, and I couldn't find it in my email. Never said I deleted it. I couldn't find it. So, hey, little devil, because it belongs to them. What was so important of y'all hearing it? Let me ask y'all that.
Exactly. Why was it so important that it was passed around like uh,
Candy.
candy? I guarantee you, I never played it for nobody. Would never
Not
do that.
I either. I played it for no one. The girls heard it. That was it. I did not send it to no one out of my sisterhood. That's it. And CJ was part of that sisterhood.
And I'm going to tell you right now, this is just my perception, my interpretation of what I heard. I, how long was that phone call? Maybe,
It was three different phone call. The one with Harper and
yeah,
Tony.
yeah.
It was three different recordings. One was 10, one was 6, and one was 9, I believe. So
Okay.
I don't know how, I don't know if everything got recorded, but the ones that Tony sent me, and everybody wants to get mad at Tony for probably recording it, but Tony was really supportive
Oh,
in
she
that
was.
phone call.
Absolutely. Yes.
And everybody wants to say, why send it? Why send it? Why the fuck did y'all listen to it?
But you know what, CJ? What makes you the authority on their mental health?
Don't you need to help with your mental health, CJ? Don't we all need help with our mental health? I love you, Dylan.
I forgot what I was saying.
Shit, I did too. It's so much stuff going through my mind right now. I'm just trying to make sure we get out everything because this channel, I'm not going to delete it, but this YouTube shit, this sector over here, I went back to the things that I done prior to coming on YouTube.
Right, Rocco?
Drew, you don't have a clue who cared about you. It sure wasn't CJ. And I'm not trying to make y'all not be friends now. I'm being real with you. 100% real with you.
Can you drop a link?
Nothing makes me priority or the whatever police, the moral police, but I did what was right in my opinion. And that's my opinion only.
Right, because you didn't have anybody standing over you telling you not to do it.
No, I am my own person. Just like every single one of y'all are your own person. Y'all all heard it before I did. Way before I did. So don't try y'all coming in here trying to ostracize me or criticize me for sending it to them. Keep on. I don't care. I am the one that it got sent to by Tony. I didn't play it out of our group. So whoever she sent it to, did I lie to protect what, me against what? What did I lie about? And what do I need protection from? CJ or anybody else on this platform? Hell no.
I'm confused. What did you lie about?
What? What did I lie? That's what I want to know. What I lied about. I dropped the link. Who wanted? Somebody wanted it.
Um, they, yeah, they did, but they can't right now.
Are they coming up?
I don't think so.
Well, the recording she has, she do with it what she may. Just like he's entitled to recordings as well. He do with it what he may. Is out. No, I never said I deleted it. I said I could not find it. I said I looked through my emails. I'm pretty sure I said it on Shining's Live and also in a Discord call that I could not find the email. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. And I'm not going to look for that shit because it's really not important to me. I know what I said.
But CJ, that what gives you the right to make that decision?
You hate CJ. You put a look. That mask will fall down. That's all I got to say. All the nasty, vile shit you said to the girls, meaning my sisters, was really fucked up. I don't care what you said to me. I honestly don't.
And you know what, Drew? I agree with you. Um, that's what I was saying a minute ago, and I lost my train of thought. Um, I heard nothing on that recording that would make me think that an R occurred. Now,
Yeah, exactly. There was
she
no
she
evidence on
claimed that
there.
she was there all day. This was a very short recorded conversation. She was very upset uh, on the call, and she was trying to leave, but there was nothing recorded that proved that that happened.
But there's nothing to say that it didn't happen prior.
There's absolutely nothing to say that it didn't. But
So,
but nobody can say one way or the other.
so it is what it is. Is Iris coming up?
No, she's got her granddaughter.
Okay. Well, I don't think Shining will address this because this is just for me to address because I'm the one that done it on my own accord. And I don't feel sorry about that. I wasn't thinking about Harper being sick. I was getting it off my chest, getting it off my shoulders because I felt like it was
Well,
the right thing to
she
do.
she is asked and asked and asked for it. So you give it to her, and now everybody's pissed that, because of her health or whatever. There's no right time.
But prior to her health, what was the excuse?
Right.
Y'all, no one cared about her. No one cared about it prior to her health. So why now all of a sudden, because she's sick, y'all care? Just a question.
You know, and people, I hear people talk about a fake pregnancy. Well, do you have proof of that? You know, Harper says that she was pregnant, she had a miscarriage.
She did lie about having that baby, though.
Yes, she did lie about having a live birth, but you can't say it was a fake pregnancy if you don't know. I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm just saying you can't you can't claim that it was fake if you don't know.
See,
Right,
that's the thing
Eliza.
about YouTube.
Right, Eliza. Yep. I
Uh,
remember that.
yeah, I believe. I mean, that's look. We all have our opinions, and I have my opinion, and I stick to my opinion. But the recording, it don't belong to me. It don't belong to nobody but them two. Tony recorded it, and honestly, I think Tony did well on that recording. She was very supportive, very caring.
Yeah, she sure was.
So it is what it is.
Have a good day at work, Kakuna.
Have a good day, woman. What did Iris say? I didn't see it. I can't scroll up in my chat.
Iris. Oh, I just see where she says that she can't come on, that she has her granddaughter till
No, she
3.
said something about some name calling.
Oh, well. No name calling, please. Okay.
Uh, I can't even see chat,
Oh,
y'all.
because Dre wants to come in with her delusional clown.
Well, let her just spit her nasty stuff. It's fine. I'm sorry if she's abusing anybody in chat. I'm sorry if anybody's getting abused in chat. But hey, this is YouTube, right? This is what everybody loves. You know, a narcissist go-to is right.
Right? Prove it.
Prove it. Prove it. I ain't got shit to prove. And I ain't gonna prove shit. I have nothing to prove. I've always said, look, I said I wasn't even going to address this, but maybe this is the last time I'll go live. I don't
Well,
know.
okay, so the squeaky wheel gets the oil, and somebody's bulldog has been dropping bullshit in chats. So, yeah, we're going to respond.
Yeah. So, not saying everybody else is going to respond, but I am my own person. And like I said, everybody supports who they support. Anybody can come up, even if you don't like me. Sorry.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes.
I'm sorry. All right. Get your coffee and come on up.
We'll wait.
I mean, Tamma, we all know that, and it's really sad.
She's. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I totally agree with that. I totally agree. Yeah, just
Absolutely.
look. You don't have to like somebody to do the right thing. That's all I have to say.
Because, like I said, I heard nothing on those recordings that would let me lead me to believe that anything happened.
Yeah.
And so her reaction to hearing that may have triggered something that happened before the phone call, but the phone call proves nothing.
No, and I apologize for that, but I sent them to her
Well, there's
because she
there's no
wanted
right
them.
time to do it. She wanted them, and she got them.
Yeah, pretty much. So I think it's only fair to give them to Frank too. I don't know how to contact Frank.
Well, Tony put in chat that she had offered his to him before, and he didn't want them.
Okay. Everybody's using their cancer as the reason why I shouldn't have sent them. But
Well,
logically
it is what it
thinking,
is.
what was the reason before? I wanted to send them to her prior.
Yep, and it was addressed more than once.
You know,
There you go.
I don't know.
That bill read that morning.
Why can't I see? Okay, I can scroll. Hallelujah. All right, so I don't really have nothing else to say. Is the person in the back wanting to come up
Oh no. Hang on.
before I end this live? Because I've said all I had to say. Take it what you may. Just when you speak about it, speak it in the right direction, which is this way. Nobody else from this group but me. I got someone here. Well, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. What the hell are you,
Good
what is going
morning.
on? Yeah, good morning. What is
Good
Mm-hmm.
going
morning.
on?
Don't ask me what's going on, woman.
It's the Twilight Zone.
Well, if I can't ask you, who the hell should I ask?
I don't know.
Serious.
Ask the chat. Ask CJ that's in chat. Ask her what's going on.
Oh, God, are you serious? What has she got to do with anything? I thought she was doing her thing now.
Well, she was doing her thing, obviously, but she was sending a bulldog in to do her work for her. And then I sent Harper the recordings, and it just went from
Yeah.
there.
How, okay, what? So you found the recordings?
I found the recordings, and because prior, you go in through your emails, it only goes back to a certain time. I didn't know you could search the email, and it pulls up all the emails from a
Oh,
person.
okay,
So
okay.
that's what I did. And when Charlie Girl called me the other night, asked me about the recordings, I went and found them, and we decided to go ahead and send them. So she's got the recordings.
When was that? When did you find them?
I
What?
found
I missed
them.
everything. Shit.
I found them yesterday. I had to download them and number them, and then I sent them through Purple to her because I asked Purple for her email. Harper said she didn't want to give me her email. She wanted me to send them to Purple, then Purple forwarded them over. So that's what I did. And I told Purple to tell Frank on his live that if he wants his recordings, to reach out to me and I will send him his. So it just went from there. Everybody, I'm not putting you in the middle of this because you really don't have nothing to do with it.
Shit. No, I don't know. You know. Oh Lord, I think it's a bit much, but
It
you
is.
know.
So, but CJ's in chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
saying her fuck shit. But I told them basically the reason why I fell out with CJ. That's basically it. And I put the Google Drive that she sent me with evidence that she deleted
You
in the
told.
chat.
You talked about the going different ways on here. What?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because it's my I mean it
Well,
was
yeah.
me.
I mean, you do what you want. I mean, you know, you're your own person.
It was me. So I took this on myself because it's being I mean, really, why was it everybody being sent to us
Well,
to ask us the situation?
the deleting of Anne's recording was the final straw. So there was a whole lot of stuff we haven't talked about.
Yeah, that was
Oh, okay.
nothing like personal, nothing like that. It was
But
just
I
the
did
recording.
I
I
got it.
did
Okay.
mention that it began when we went to Tennessee, but I've not given any details. And I'm not planning on it unless, you know, I change my mind.
Well, that's on y'all. I'm not going to address that, which is not my business. I said what I said, and I own what I said. She said I don't like the jerks because of that, and it's not because she played it for the jerks. It's because she played the recording for anybody. It could have been anybody she played it for. You know, that's the main thing. I don't care who it was.
Well, I mean, I think I don't know. You've never really cared for the ghost that much. I don't think you've ever tried to act like you did.
Right.
Did you?
No, never.
But that's your thing, you know. I
Right.
mean, I try not
And
to
it's
hate on too many, you know, people.
and
I don't.
exactly. We never once told no one where we can and cannot go. Y'all go where y'all go, and I stay in my own little corner. So, but it ain't like for her to go in a chat with me, Charlie Girl, and Iris, and cuss us out for going in Susan's chat.
The fucking nerve. I'm
Mm,
sorry. I mean, how can you expect somebody to, I don't know. I don't get it. I would never do that to my friends. Whether I like somebody or not, I would never demand to know why they were in someone's chat that I didn't like.
mm.
Mm.
Who are you calling an alcoholic, Dree?
No, she's talking about me.
You're not an alcoholic.
She's talking about me. I'm the alcoholic.
Oh my gosh.
I graduated AA meetings. Do I support Six Up? Hell, motherfucking no. And I'll admit that shit. I'll admit that. But that doesn't mean y'all can't support her. Do I support the jerks? No, I don't. But that don't mean that y'all can't support them. What are you trying to prove here? I say what I say. Y'all know what I say. I don't
Well,
tell
you
y'all
don't
where
have
y'all
to.
can and can't go.
You don't have to support someone, and you don't have to be best friends with them to be civil and cordial. Because you
Exactly.
know that they do. You know, certain people do come into my chat over there on the other channel,
Exactly
and
right.
conversate with them. It's okay that somebody else has a problem with somebody that somebody else doesn't. You know, um, you don't have to be best friends with
I
them.
get to know.
Hey, good to know.
But the thing about it is like I
No.
told y'all, I don't really go up on your panel because I know people don't like me, and it's cool. But
Okay,
they come.
wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, hold on a second. I see a comment there from Dre. It says, I am not an alcoholic, Raquel. I'm in recovery, sober for a year and a half almost. That kind of concerning. Um, that's just a very concerning statement. Anybody who's been to AA or Al-Anon, NA, Nar-Anon, anything like that, um, you can be in recovery, but you're always an alcoholic. You're always an addict. Addiction
And
doesn't
I
go
don't,
away. You can be sober, but you're still an addict.
I don't think if you're in recovery, I don't think you should be calling someone else an alcoholic.
It's
And
really crazy.
besides that, there are a lot of people that um, are addicted to something and then they replace it with something else that's called a crutch. So, yeah. I mean, just because you're not drinking alcohol doesn't mean that your marijuana is not your crutch for that.
Right.
And that goes for other people as well.
I like that song.
Where's that playing? It's not playing here, is it?
You could hear that?
Yes, I love that
Yeah.
song.
Okay.
That was my,
Okay. To
my,
the point where I was
that was
looking to
my
see my other
phone
devices.
ringing.
It's like, oh, well, we heard it
How the hell did you hear that?
I don't know.
with
What
our
is it playing
ears.
on?
I used my ears. What did you use? I
Oh
don't
my
know.
gosh.
My phone. My phone. That's what I got telekinesis.
I guess so.
Is it ringing on the phone that you're using?
Yes.
Oh
That
wow,
I'm
that is
that I'm
weird.
live on.
It don't
Yeah.
normally do that.
Could you guys hear it in chat?
I'm pretty sure if we heard it, I'm pretty sure they heard it. But Dree, if you're sober, congratulations. I mean, I'm not drinking today. I'm pretty sober right now.
But are you addicted to marijuana, Drew? I mean, it's and I'm
Just
not
a
throwing
question.
shade, but um don't come in here to be holier than thou when we know that you have replaced that with something else. That's right, just a nobody.
I don't know. I'm an alcoholic rollout. Which
So what
I've
if she
always been an
does, Jerry?
alcoholic.
So what if she does?
I just like how
Why
people.
do why does anybody think it's anybody's business what somebody does?
I don't know. All right.
Love you, Iris.
I love you, Iris. Hurry up, woman. Look, people are grown. Y'all might not like what they do, but that's them. You can't make somebody live their life differently than what they're living. We all have faults. We all have things we do that we're not proud of. I know I do. I don't think I'm far from perfect. And I hope everybody can say that too because all of us ain't perfect.
Hell no. Never claimed to be.
So if I do, I drink if I want to. But either if I do or don't, I'll always be an alcoholic.
Well, that's not really true just to nobody. You can
What?
be an alcoholic and not go to meetings.
Yeah,
Some
most definitely.
some people
Well,
don't.
I think that's a joke. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I think that was a very dry sense of joke. I got it.
Okay. All right.
You know, that's like me saying, if I never went to the doctor, I wouldn't have been diabetic. I
Yeah.
was not
Right.
diabetic. I told the doctor that I was
There
not
you
diabetic
go.
until I walked in here.
Right.
Yeah, thanks.
Right.
Maybe I don't know. I'm just saying. I think it was a joke.
Okay. Sorry.
Who was that yelling? Was that Gemma?
My
So,
daughter
one of
trying
her
to get
girls.
Teddy in the house to feed him. That's why I mute.
Look at you. Well, you didn't mute before you yelled, Gemma.
I didn't yell. I didn't yell. I didn't know she was coming out of the
You-
house yelling.
Oh, somebody else yelled. Well,
Yeah,
somebody else
it
yelled.
wasn't Jenna.
That's why I was like, it didn't sound like you, but I don't know. Okay. Look, I'm just waiting for my coffee to brew out. I just need to get me some coffee.
Oh
Brew your
Lord.
damn coffee, woman.
She actually
Okay.
spoke to us without coffee. Oh. Ooh.
I
Uh-huh.
told her.
Well,
Told her to get
okay.
her coffee. Come on.
I had a cup at 8:30, 9:30,
Okay.
something like that. And then I fell asleep for a little bit. But even if I only sleep an hour, you know, it's like, wait a minute, where's my pot? I gotta wake up and grab my pot of coffee.
Most definitely vintage. Thank you. That's one thing you can't do. Y'all have to be careful who y'all friends with. And it's sad that friends fall out. It really is. But CJ, I really appreciate you. Soon as we fell out, you went over there and was telling my business. I really appreciate that. And the reason why I know you're telling my business is because Dree came into Purple's chat one day talking about it. And it's sad.
Mm-hmm. But don't think that door don't swing both ways, honey. Because she told us your business too.
And that's just not me. It used to be me. But that shit ain't me no more. I don't have no use for this. That's why look. Y'all barely go live. Who you talking about, Dre? Ain't no talking about body
Yeah, I
talking
don't.
about bring nothing on to you. Look, I didn't get close enough to you.
Yeah, I don't think that auto cannibalism is
I was gonna say
contagious, is
I
it?
don't think
Is
you
it
want us to
contagious?
do that.
It's not contagious, is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just thinking about it.
I mean, people just don't understand that. I don't know. I ain't even gonna address that comment right there. I think that's gross, but hey, to each its own, huh? Guess you get it how you get it. Vintage, I went back to watching my videos. Actually, I'm in this case looking through it. I don't do the live chats no more. That's something I will not do. I just do videos.
There's a question.
Oh, y'all go ahead and talk about it. I ain't talking about it. Maybe the person that does it
Oh,
can type in chat and say it.
roll it out. People sit on lives and do that crap. You see, and it's gross. It's disgusting. What you do in private is one thing, but when you go live and you sit there and do it live, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. No, that's not cool, man.
Yeah, it is nasty. Just like people want to call people alcoholics,
Mm.
you know. People who has been an alcoholic calling other people alcoholics.
Or clowns.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like people who's been an addict calling other people addicts. I don't get it. But hey, it ain't
You
for
do
me
you,
to.
boo.
Yeah, do you, boo boo?
Eat up.
Look, she fed him, and now he wants back out. Oh man, I was trying to see if Iris wanted to come up before I got off because I don't plan on.
No, I told you she can't. She's got her granddaughter till 3. She can't come up.
Ain't no way in the world I'm staying on 3 out until 3. Look, this right here is done wear me out.
Yeah, then, and you can sum it up. I don't know what the heck most of what I'm just getting a watered rundown on what's going on.
Well, I'm
I've
pretty
been
sure
MIA.
Charlie Girl can fill you in after we can jump on call after this live, and I'll let Charlie Girl fill you in because I really don't have the strength right now.
Okay.
So can I say, would it be a fair assessment? This is just what I'm going to take a stab at.
Okay.
Okay.
Was Purple live over there and you went in and watched?
No, I didn't know she was live. Hell no. I wasn't on
I
YouTube
was
this morning.
watching. I always watch.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out how this all started. Like,
I messaged her. I messaged Purple this morning. I didn't know she was live. I wanted Harper's email so I could send her those recordings.
but how did that spur this morning?
Okay.
Like, okay, because I know I
So
haven't talked to you for a couple of days, but since Friday. Yeah. Well, how did it all spur off? How did it,
I don't know. I told Purple to tell Frank on her if she goes live today to tell Frank if he wants the recordings to reach out to me. I'll send him those recordings. I didn't know she was live.
Okay, well, okay,
So
Elijah just said Purple was live, Harper went on panel, and here we are. So
Harper
it did start over at Purple.
Harper was nervous about giving her email out. So Harper asked,
Okay, but you're missing completely what I'm asking.
what?
I'm asking is what spurred all of this? Why did you just wake up this morning, Jenna, and say, "Hey, I found these recordings. I'm going to send
No, she
them"?
did not.
Oh.
Like 2 days ago, I asked Jenna if I'm echoing.
She sure was echoing. Oh my goodness,
I
I thought she was just
suggested
beating
to
herself.
Jenna, I asked her about what she thought about sending Harper the recording. I'm trying to make
Again, how did this? I mean, I don't get
Okay.
it. Just out of the blue,
So
like because
this morning I found the recordings last night. I downloaded them last night and I was going to send them last night, but I could not find Harper's email. So I messaged Purple this morning, not knowing she was live. I said, but can you send me Harper's email? She said, hold on a second. I got to make sure it's okay. So she messaged me back, said Harper does not want to send me her email, but she wants me to send them to Purple and Purple forward them to her. So I sent them to Purple. Purple obviously forwarded them to her. And I told Purple that whenever she goes live, to please mention on her live to Frank if he wants the recordings to please reach out to me because he has a right to them too. I didn't know
Well,
she
she
was
didn't.
live.
She wouldn't have to mention it on a live. She could have just contacted Frank herself
Well,
behind the scenes and
I
said
asked
something.
her to mention it on her live to for Frank to reach out to me because if anybody sent it to Harper, I'm gonna take responsibility of that. It's not gonna be blamed on nobody else.
Well, you always wanted to send them to her. I know this is a big thing between you and CJ. She says no, you said yes. Da, da, da. It was a battle.
Well, I mean, I also,
Can I give y'all a
um,
quick synopsis?
yeah. How are you doing, ma'am?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
Hey,
ma'am.
We
honey, how
can
are
hear
you
you.
doing?
good.
Hey, hey,
Okay,
hey.
I had my earbud in. It said it wouldn't connect, and then it said it would connect, and then it didn't connect, and then it said I was too far away from my router and all this kind of stuff. I wanted to give y'all a really quick synopsis of what I've
Can you
witnessed
come a
today,
little
okay?
bit closer to your microphone?
I am.
Or maybe turn her up.
Maybe I should go down and
No,
come
no,
back
no.
I
No,
hear you good. I'll turn you up.
there
because
you
I
go.
turned my Hey, everybody in chat. I can't. Oh, let me go back to like chat so I can see what everybody's saying too. Okay.
Okay, that's good. Jenna just turned you up.
Okay. So my synopsis of the day. So I really wasn't watching Purple, but then I clicked over there, and then Harper was going berserk a little bit, and then so I wasn't really sure what was going on. But then it came up that Jenna, what she said earlier about the tapes, that she had sent them to Purple. Well, she had asked for what everything she said a minute ago, and then during that, Jenna went live. And then Jenna came on first talking about the Harper tapes and why she sent them to how it all went down to get them. I've totally lost my whole reasoning now. But and then we came in and then we were talking about the Harper tapes and all the recordings. But then it kind of switched over to the CJ recordings
Hmm.
and sharing how that all kind of broke up with y'all. So Jenna kind of told that story about how that happened. And then
Hmm.
in the mix of it all, it kind of got twisted between the Harper recordings and the Harper recordings and the CJ giving their jerks, having the jerks listen to the recordings. So anyway, that's where we kind of are. So sorry, I thought would have a better synopsis in my head, but
No,
it
you're
didn't really
good.
come out that way.
It was mainly about the Google Drive she sent me. She deleted it out
It
of
was two different
spiteness.
recordings, two different
Yes.
situations. Okay.
Yes. So anybody that's just coming in, there are two different storylines kind of going on.
Yeah.
And then the whole Discord came into it. Oh, and then we almost got what was going on in Tennessee, but we just kind of skirted by that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was good. So
Yeah.
we just kind of skirted by that. But listen, y'all, do protect your hearts, and I care for all
Oh,
y'all.
we are.
You know, I do truly hate that all this went down, but it
Yeah.
happens. It's
The
YouTube.
only thing I can say to that is you can't change what you can't change. You know?
That's true, honey. And it's
So,
okay to have boundaries. I tell everybody it's okay to have damn boundaries, you know?
mhm.
And YouTube is just YouTube. But anyway, y'all have a great day. I'll let y'all get back to it.
You
You
too. I'm
too,
sorry.
man.
They're
Have a
cutting
good
corn
day.
over here.
I'll see y'all later.
Have a
Okay.
good day.
All
You
Bye,
right.
too.
y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so sorry, y'all. They're over here cutting the corn down. I know you can hear the tractor.
I can barely hear it.
Are you serious?
But I can hear you very good. So,
Okay. Look, I couldn't hear Tammy, but I heard a little bit what she was saying. All right. So that's where it happened. Shining.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to, like figure out what the heck spurred this all. Like, what? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
well, what spurred it all was, like I said a couple days ago, I I don't know. I just, um, well, for one thing, Dree was in, Purple's trying to flex and say that, oh, well, she's heard the recordings and, trying to make it something that it wasn't. And then I just got to thinking that, if Harper had her recordings, then, it that's where they need to be. Regardless of what anybody's mental health is, that is not for us to dictate. It is her experience. It's what happened to her. She had
Yeah.
every right to have that. And we tried more than once to do
Yeah.
that and was shot down every time.
Yeah. And people are saying, and I'm not trying to bring you in it, but now it's a problem that I sent it to her because she has cancer. But what was the problem with it prior? You know? I don't understand it.
True.
Like everybody on this platform has heard it, but we heard it in 2024 was when they were sent to me. But everybody is like really trying to say that I done something wrong, which is cool with me. But everybody on this platform has heard it. That's in this little sector over here. And trying to say I shared it with people, I only shared it with y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, I told you, don't be sending no recordings to me. I don't want none of that shit.
Mm-mm.
That's what I'm
Hey, Heather
saying, y'all.
Sue.
This, mm-mm. Leave me out of that
Um,
stuff. You don't have the recordings, you're not in possession of it, then you can't do anything with it. I did hear him, though. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I heard it. But
Iris,
I don't
Jesse,
even
if you don't mind me
think.
asking, you soup, it seems it was okay on the day until they had a bone to pick with CJ. You care to elaborate on that, if you don't mind?
What do you mean it was okay? What are you talking about? It was okay until the. What is that? What do you mean? Yeah, like you said, elaborate, please. I'm going to tell
CJ,
you right now that that Jenna never thought it was okay to keep it from
Is it
Harper.
loud in my
well,
background,
no,
y'all?
no.
She did not. She wanted to send it, and then she couldn't find it to send it to her.
Oh, the one with both.
So,
Yes. Okay, that was the one where Anne admitted. You're exactly right. No one gave CJ permission to share that. And I promised the girls that was on that call that it would be only turned over to law enforcement. No one else would hear it. That right there was wrong,
oh
in my
yeah,
opinion. And it was. It broke my trust. And then it broke everybody that trusted me with that recording that I didn't even have control over. CJ did. And then she's trying to throw Shining under the bus. So
So,
I
so okay. Let me address this because Jesse's saying she had the same stance as CJ. She wanted it to go to LE. Well, here's the thing: you can't
well,
just arbitrarily turn something into law enforcement. It has to come from the person that it happened to. Well, in order for her to do that, she has to have it in her hand, right?
yeah,
right. Hold on a second.
yeah. As
Well,
what Shiny
Shining
said
sat
there
there quietly.
quietly,
Why, if there was an issue, didn't Shining open her mouth? I'm
because
not getting that.
I did not. No, I get what she's saying because I was
Okay,
in there when
so I'm
that
gonna put this
recording
in perspective. Okay,
was being
say for
played.
instance, I had a recording of something, right? And one of my sisters went asked me, "Hey, will you go in this chat with me? I'm going to play this recording." Instead of putting it off on the person that was in the chat with me, I would take full responsibility of what I did. Instead of her taking full responsibility, she threw it on Shining. And I'm sorry, no, that's not right. Shining did
Well,
not
it
have
was.
possession of that recording. CJ did.
I was under the impression that she'd already talked to you about it. Like I didn't even think that somebody would
So
do
you're
something
trying to
that
put
was
blame on
requested.
Shining. And yeah, Shining admitted she was on that call, but it took her a minute to realize what call she was talking about because you don't understand. Shining has had a lot of shit going on in her own life. Can y'all hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure y'all heard me clearly. Now I'm going to
Can you
stick
hear
up for
me?
Shining on this part.
Yes.
I don't. I
Because
don't think Jenna
Shining
can.
did not know what was going to be played.
Can you hear Shining?
No,
No, she can't hear
Oh,
you.
great. Tell Jenna to
I'm
be
gonna go and
quiet
come
for a
back
minute.
in.
She said,
Oh,
"Be quiet for a
Lord.
minute."
Just a second. Just for a second. Now, when I would never question if somebody says, "Hey, we're gonna go play this or something." I would
Jenna,
not question
Jenna, go out and come
whether
back in.
I'm just assuming that it's all okay. I never stopped to think, hey, do you have, did you ask, hey, is it okay to share this with them? Anything like that. That wasn't even a consideration because I never would think that somebody would go and do something that was requested not to be done. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So there's the,
Exactly.
I wouldn't, so that's all I can say about that.
No, not according to CJ. Jesse. It has to be turned in by the person that who is making the claim.
Okay, well, I have this question to ask. So if Shiny was not on that Discord call when I
What are you
promised
talking
these
about?
ladies.
Asking
I
CJ to
may have
step
been.
back for a minute.
No, you
Look,
was not. You was not on that
Jenna,
Discord call when I
I
told them girls, I promised them girls that it
I
would
don't
not be
know.
played nowhere else other than law enforcement would have it.
I'm
So I
just
wanted
saying, I may have been. I just
you
wasn't
was
listening and paying attention.
no,
I don't
no.
recall. Either way, like, I'm not going to stop and think, hey, this person is just going to go ahead and do this without talking to you or whatever about it. Like, I never stopped to think this is something underhanded getting done. And I wouldn't consider that because I wouldn't have considered anybody who would ask that of me that that would be done. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, you can say that, but you was not on that call in the Discord when I told them ladies. CJ was on the Discord call with me when I promised them ladies it would not be played anywhere but to law enforcement. So you had no clue that it was not to be played nowhere else. But instead of taking responsibility for one's actions, she wants to put it off on somebody else. So y'all can go in the circle whirlwind with her. I'm out of that. Yeah, I told them it wasn't being recorded, but then I told them it was recorded. And they all understood it. I said that at the beginning. How about you go back and rewind and re-listen from the beginning, Jury? That's why I said I'm gonna wait till people get in here and then I'll start. Because I'm not repeating the same shit I said from the beginning. So go back and listen, honey. Who actually made the promises? I did. That's who made the promises. The
Mm.
recording was being made for me, for evidence of someone sharing my pictures in her own Discord. If you got the recordings, Drew, you got them from CJ, and that's a nasty thing you did, CJ. CJ played a small clip of what Buckeye said. That's it. The only recording that I had to send to LE was her admitting. That was it. We're talking about two different recordings. I'm talking about the recording of Anne for me. You know what, CJ? You reap what you sow, honey. You reap what you sow. You just showing who you really are, and it's that. You showing who you really are. That's
You
what you
recorded
do.
those
Oh.
for Jenna.
You reap what you sow. That's all I can say.
She really just said Jenna made a promise to others based on my recordings
Mm-hmm.
of a Discord call that was in your Discord, correct? For your court case, correct?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all I. That's just wanted to clarify that.
It's cool. We just see who you are, and you're letting everybody else see who you are.
Yes, she does, Rocco.
And that's why you deleted that, because you were angry. I called you out on it because you
Well,
played
hold
those
on, hold on.
No,
recordings.
Dree
she
said the
deleted it because
recordings belong to
she wanted
CJ. She has every
control.
right to do whatever she wishes with those recordings.
Mhm.
And you know what, Dree? The same can be said about recordings that were sent to Jenna.
Yep.
So when you're basing one thing to argue with, you've got to make sure you're willing to take that across the board.
Right. It's okay for CJ to share recordings of evidence, but it's not okay for me to send Harper the recordings that she was in them. Why? Because because why? Because y'all don't like me? Ooh, ouch, that hurt. When the sad thing is, you all heard the recording. You all heard the call of Harper. Two totally different situations. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. Two totally different situations. Two totally different situations. You're exactly right.
The reason that CJ deleted
Two
it,
totally different situations, but they weren't her recordings now, were they? They weren't. I mean, that's no. It absolutely goes across for both of them. You can't sit there and say they were her recordings. It was a recording that was made for Jenna to go to court over something.
exactly. Right.
So, that's a grotesque statement in itself. I think that's very disappointing that
And
anyone would
CJ,
take
I
that
told
on.
you I don't need support from no one. I told you that. What do I need
And
support from anybody on
well,
this YouTube
exactly. What are
for?
the jerks going to do? I mean, you use them as an example. What are the jerks going to do to build support for Jenna?
Yeah. Are they going to help in any case? No, they're not going to help any case. I don't need support on this YouTube, and I told you that, CJ. You trying to get people to what? People that dislike me to protect me? Man, what? I protect my own self, and I told you that from the beginning. I don't
Well,
need no one to be on my side on this platform.
I know, Jenna, but
And y'all know, I know y'all see different, but y'all know what I've always said.
I know, but I do think that it is nice to have support from people and to have backing. It is a good thing to
I
have.
don't
But
need support. I don't.
but how would that? I'm saying how would the jerks listening to her that recording support Jenna in her case?
Not nothing.
No, and I'm not saying that the jerks had any less right to listen to him than I listened to him. You know, I'm just saying that that's a bullshit answer because everything she does, she wants you to think that she's doing it for your own good.
Dree, listen, I'm going to show this on stage. I give two fucks less who supports me. Do you understand that? I say what I say and I stand on what I say. I could give two fucks less who supports me.
That's right, Soup.
So go eat your scabs and sit down. Literally, you think I need support from anybody? CJ? She ain't, nobody was helping me. I don't care. Y'all, listen. I have talked to my girls behind the scene about this. I know they meant well. I know that. But I told them from day one, I don't need support from nobody on this platform. I don't. Did I appreciate people saying something? Yeah, I did. But at the end of the day, what did it help me? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing.
Well, see, this is where I do kind of feel like people went above and beyond, Jenna, to support you and to get you information and help you search for things and point you in the right direction and get people to help
Exactly. And
you
those
out.
people I still
Okay,
talk to.
and,
And you're exactly
and
right.
that's support, and I think that that is important, and I I appreciate people supporting you in that situation.
Okay, and I get that, and I appreciate that.
You
But you know
know,
what? The people that have supported me and helped me with information, I still talk to. And those people, CJ don't like.
well, there was other people as well. There
Nobody
was,
else gave me information.
yeah, they did,
I don't
yeah,
recall.
uh, yeah. Well, I don't want to point out names, but
It's less about who's
I'm just saying.
supporting. It's less about who's
She,
supporting than the bullshit reason that she's giving that she let people listen to it. She let people listen to it because she wanted the flex to say, look what I got. Come on in here and listen to it. Nothing about support.
If anybody sent me information, I appreciate that. I really do. But the people that besides my sisters, I only went to a select few in that Discord, and they helped the hell out of me. One of them start helping me from day one with the bullshit. And CJ didn't like that.
Jerry Springer, it's not a popularity contest.
It sure ain't.
She's not here to get you vote.
I sure ain't. Y'all better know better than that. Because I could be the least popular and could give two fucks less. And I'm sorry, because I only speak for myself. I don't speak for Shining or Charlie Girl. It's cool. So if y'all have a problem with anybody, y'all have a problem with me. Not Shining or CJ. I'm me. I am my own person. And each one
Yeah,
of
we
them know
know.
how I feel. Each one of them know how I feel. And I appreciate, I respect their feelings on every situation. But when CJ played that recording, I told her specifically, I don't need support. It would not help me in my situation. And I wasn't trying to get validation from anybody on YouTube.
Right. Who
Because
cares?
this happened to me in personal. Did it get shown on YouTube, talked about on YouTube? Yeah. But it didn't affect nobody's life but mine. So no, I didn't need support from nobody online, but I appreciate everybody who did help. I didn't ask no one for help. I didn't. Not on YouTube. Y'all called out her bullshit because that was the right thing to do, and I appreciate that.
Right.
But it ain't like I needed y'all to do that. But I do appreciate it. But that don't mean I came up in y'all's chat thanking y'all. Don't mean I begged y'all to go out and make a live about that shit.
Jerry Springer, I don't know why you're I mean, it doesn't matter.
What is Jerry
It's
Springer
it's not a
saying?
popularity contest.
Who
She
wants to be
doesn't
popular?
care.
Who wants to be popular?
Irish Jesse said, was it more you had no control over the recording?
Do what?
Hmm.
What was said?
Irish Jesse said, was it you had no control over the recording?
The recording was specifically made for me for evidence against them.
Exactly. And
She that's
CJ
not, but
used it
she's
as a
asking
weapon.
if you had
CJ used it
had
as a
control
weapon.
over it. Well, I
It,
just find it interesting that you speak of control about a recording.
Mm-hmm.
No, Soup, I don't think y'all did either. No.
and I appreciate. Listen, in the very beginning of this live, when the chat comes up, there's a link there. It is labeled evidence. That was the Google Drive CJ sent to me with the evidence. That's what I sent to the investigator. When the investigator opened it up to look at the evidence, there was no evidence there. It was completely gone. Charlie Gold asked CJ over and over and over and over and over again. It was only when CJ had time out of her little whatever she was going through, because she was so quick to leave the chat. No one kicked her. She left. And before she left the chat, she started deleting everything, and then she deleted that, and I didn't know it until the fucking investigator opened it up. And then she sends it after I don't need it no more. Bullshit, I can
How the
prove
fuck do
Shiny
you know,
removed me.
Dree?
How the fuck do you know, Dree? Really? Come on.
Oh no,
Dree.
no. Don't be lying about it. I did when she started deleting everything.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. Yes,
Oh,
I did.
okay. Oh, and by the
When
way,
she changed
CJ,
the name of the group, that's when she got kicked. Yes, absolutely.
okay. My bad.
I got no lies to tell.
Let
I got
me
no lies to tell. Just like after everything started getting scrubbed in Discord and got kicked out of that, I said delete, get out of the Discord over here. And everything is time stamped. You're absolutely
I
right, CJ. You got evidence. That's absolutely right. Everything
I
is time
deleted her from
stamped.
your Discord.
Admin. You can go and look at all the timestamps. They're all right there.
I deleted her from your Discord. She's trying to say I deleted
Yeah.
her prior, but absolutely
No.
not because we have the timestamps.
Yes, ma'am.
So keep running
Because we
with your
did hear
lies, CJ.
that one was going around. So
Yeah.
that's all I'm gonna say on that.
What message? Oh, is that Dree? I think Jerry Springer is Dree. Because wasn't Dree talking about sending Purple a message? Or somebody a message, if I'm not mistaken? I think that's what I got a screenshot of this morning. It might not have been Purple, it might have been somebody else.
Jerry Springer might be purple.
Could be.
Well, either way, I don't like giving crap who's who. I know what I know. I know we've got certain things that are time stamped and everything else, and I've been more than respectful as to not discuss any of it. Um, keep it off of YouTube. I have not gotten a bulldog and sent in chat to sit here and spread shit around.
Thank you.
Things like that. And even with that, we've still sat quietly. I have sat quietly about it. I do not wish to have an all-out war on the YouTube streets, but it
Absolutely
almost
not.
seems as if somebody has just been really wanting that. I'm not really
Absolutely
sure
not.
why. It's really, I do have other things that I got going and doing this and doing that, and just
I
really
agree
don't have the
with
time
you.
for it.
Yeah, right, Rocco. But I don't know. It's bullshit. I
I agree with that too, Vintage.
ain't blocking nobody. I said people don't time out nobody, don't block nobody. Everybody can come in and say what they want to say. That's what I said.
Who said something about being blocked?
Gee, Dree, that's funny that you would say that you're claiming that you're the bulldog.
We aim, you claim, don't blame.
I
CJ
mean,
could have told you that. Hell. Sure could have. And I agree. Look, Fancy, I agree with you. Look, like I told y'all support who y'all want to support. I don't have nothing against the jerks. I stay in my lane, and y'all know I stay in my lane.
I do have one thing to say. Can you hear me, Jenna?
I can.
Okay. Situation between CJ, me, whoever else. It's totally separate from the situation between CJ and quite a few others out on this platform.
Yes.
Let's not combine the two. Everybody has their own story to be told.
Right.
So I'm sorry, you're not going to sit here and bundle us up with other situations. I can tell you I do very little in Discord, very little. I'm not hot and heavy in Discord, and I haven't been. So the whole Discord situation with a huge group of people has nothing to do with me.
What
Let's not
Discord?
combine the two.
What are you talking about?
There's two situations, Jenna. There's a situation with us, then there's a situation with
Oh,
other
with the
people that were in Discord.
yes.
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 That they don't have anything to do with each other, but yet they seem to be
Mm-hmm.
kind of lumping them in together, and it's
Yeah,
not.
it's not.
They have their own
Well, if you think about it,
situation.
though, it kind of does.
It really don't,
No,
Jojo, because
no, it doesn't, because I'm not going to take away their experience that they've had with her.
no.
That's
No,
not my
you're
place
not
to do that.
understanding what I'm saying. She used them when we fell out. That's what I'm saying.
No,
No, she
No,
kicked them out for
no.
no reason.
That's what I'm saying. She used them
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're
and
right.
and totally disregarded just their feelings and just threw them in the trash.
Like they was nothing to her. I mean, literally, these women came in there to support her, not us. Her.
Well, I'm just saying, it's a totally different situation. I don't know all the ins and outs because why? Take note of this. Take note of this, please.
I said
You
that
know
earlier
why I'm not
live.
going to speak on it is because I was not there. I was not in it. I was not involved. Nor would I ever sit here and take somebody else's information that they've given me about their part in it or their perception of things and run with it and go after everybody. That's not my thing.
Oh,
When you do that, you show how uneducated you are and
Mm-hmm.
how it just shows a lot. It shows who
yeah.
you are. I know I have not spoken to certain people out that are speaking all kinds of stuff,
I gotta
saying
go
whatever.
potty, y'all. I'll be right back.
I would not speak on their situation because I was not there. I was not involved. So I'm never going to sit here and act like I know it all when I wasn't there myself and see firsthand, you know?
Well, taking a break is different than ghosting everybody.
And no, CJ, no. You don't get to do that one. You don't get to do that one right there. That's some bullshit right there, CJ. I'm going to call you out on that one. You're taking yourself out of the situation. There was no situation between you and me in that fucking Discord. So no, you're not going to
Exactly.
sit there and skirt around the issue and blame us on that shit. No, ma'am. I've had enough of it. I'm tired of people trying to do that shit to me. No, ma'am. Anything that happened between you and I, or you and this little group right here, had nothing to do with your Discord. Those people in there were an entirely different situation. Thank you, Dre. I haven't been in CJ's DMs. Thank you. I know that. Yes, Dre, to protect them. Okay, here's how you want to say that. Exactly. Because we were having issues and we were falling out with her. She is implying, and the message she was sending to everyone is that one of us would go in there and do something hideous with some of these children's pictures. That we were a danger to have in that Discord. No, ma'am, I let myself out. You're not going to sit there and try to make it look like I'm going to do something hideous because we're having issues. No, that is not okay at all. I should have hell didn't have to go scrub my Discord, but should I have? I mean, is somebody sitting there taking screenshots of shit? I mean, what the hell was in that Discord that anybody would want a screenshot of? I don't know because I was hardly ever in there. So I'm a little confused on that one, but whatever, it is what it is. But you're not going to sit there and make it come across that, oh, I got to scrub them from Discord because, we're having to fall out and they're going to do something heinous with this stuff. Absolutely not. I haven't booted anybody out of the Discord.
Okay. I'm back. What I miss? Hello.
Hello.
Okay. What just happened?
Oh, it's not a paranoid brain, CJ. It's what you did. I mean, it's what you did. It's not paranoid. And I have an actual therapist that I do see that, no, I don't have paranoia. I may have a lot of things, I don't have paranoia. Which, you know what I did learn? One of the first things that a narcissist goes at is when you confront them with something. Do you know what their, like, one of their first go-to things is? Which I've heard entirely way too many times is prove it.
Mm-hmm. She just said it.
So why don't you go ahead and say what you said to Shining in our private chat, since you want to act like you're so.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not, Jenna. I would rather not.
It don't make no sense, but you're so perfect, aren't you?
Oh, company. Oh, no, no, no. Company, you were deleted out of that Discord a long time ago. Don't try to act like that was recent. You were deleted out of there a long time ago.
Oh, that's company's
Maybe you
coming.
shouldn't. Yeah, maybe you
Mhm.
shouldn't have talked crap in Purple's. Why would I sit there and have somebody who's talking crap? I mean, that doesn't make sense, does it?
So it takes one to know one, Dree.
Oh my word, Dree. If you only knew. Wow. I ain't going there with you.
No, I'm just not gonna sit here and have somebody sit here and claim that they scrubbed a Discord because, nah. What you did to other people had nothing to do with me or anybody else on this panel.
Yeah, because the only one of us that was left in that Discord was me. And I had no problem with any of them people that was in your Discord. And everybody should know, if you put stuff in Discord, it's bound to get on public. And you shouldn't have had no problem with anybody in that Discord either, because they did nothing to you. They had absolutely no idea what was going on. Well, Irish Jesse, I think you're very close friends with one. I'm talking about CJ, nobody else.
Prove it. There it is again.
How about Angie Tickety, whatever it is? Go prove that I said I deleted those recordings. Since she said I deleted them.
Where'd you see that?
That was way up in chat. It said that I deleted them. I lied because I said I deleted those recordings. In no way, shape, or form did I say I deleted them. I said I couldn't find them.
Are you sure you didn't say something like, I can't find them, I may have deleted them? I don't know if you did or not. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think I said that I couldn't find them in my email. They were too far, so they're gone. But I don't recall ever saying I deleted them. No. I remember saying the email. I thought that my email only went back to a certain part of the years. It didn't go back all the way at that time, and I couldn't find them. So I started searching the names when Charlie Girl gave me the call the other night, asking me about the recordings. And that's when I went and searched Tony's name in my bar, and that's when all her emails pulled up.
Well, either way, I mean, you gave them to the person. I mean, really, honestly, just, she's got them. She's got them,
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. What's
Yep.
she gonna do with them? I mean, I don't know.
Self-sabotages. Oh, I self-sabotage myself. Do you really think this YouTube stuff means anything to me? Really? I'm self-sabotage. What am I doing? Self-sabotaging my channel? Poor Raw Real Uncut just self-sabotaged her channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the channel you hardly ever go live on anymore?
Right. And I don't go live. I don't even go on y'all's panel because I know people come there to support y'all. And they don't come there to support me. And so I let y'all do y'all's thing. And y'all know that. I'm not picking on
She's
you. I'm
just
just
responding
saying.
to what you said.
I ain't picking on nobody. Like I said, y'all are allowed your opinions, just like everybody in here is allowed their own opinions. These people have held this shit in for a very long time when they got kicked out of CJ's Discord for absolutely no reason at all. Promised an explanation, but never received an explanation. So yeah, there's some hurt feelings in this chat. Their feelings are valid, just as well as everybody else's feelings are valid. Yeah, I get bored and search for drama. I sure do. I just love the drama.
He already told you, Angie. Or somebody did.
But I did. I told Dre to go eat her scabs. Hell, ain't anybody else gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Dre, go eat your scabs. And I'm breathing, honey. I'm breathing. Thank God for the air. I'm breathing. Y'all know it's really cool outside this morning. Or this afternoon now. It's 2:01 here. Believe me, Dre. It's sad when you sit on TikTok and eat your scabs. While you're live in front of everybody. And even your panel guests talk to you about putting your hands in your mouth. And you're still just steadily eating your scabs on live.
Proof.
Oh, they got proof, believe me. They got proof, believe me. Actually, it's a recording, Dre, of you sitting there picking. I'm not making fun of you because you know what? People have their own things they do. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Wonderful. I ain't seen y'all forever, but I didn't delete the message. I couldn't find it. You don't king shame. Look, hey,
Well, she asked for
Dree,
proof.
Dree, you may not know, honey, but you,
you,
it's there. You may not realize you're doing it, but you do.
yeah, it's there, honey. All right, Rocco. I mean, literally, there's recordings of you doing it, and I'm blocked on your channel, so I can't watch you. But believe me, there's proof, plenty of proof. I ain't putting that shit out. You done lost your mind.
Somebody might, though.
Yeah, somebody might, but I'm not. I ain't putting shit out no more.
I know, Dree, I did. I had to block you because every time I scroll through there, you'd be sitting there on your live, so I did block you. Just so I wouldn't scroll past and end up in your chat on the FYP. Or once you click in live and scroll through lives. So yeah, Dree, I did. I blocked you.
I know when her and CJ fell out this last time, I actually hid in there. We was on call, and everybody, I don't know what was going on, but somebody said they just got blocked in Dre's chat, and I said, "Well, shit." And then
I know, Dree. I blocked you.
I went on TikTok, and she was live, and I went in there, and sure enough, shit, I got blocked. I ain't even do nothing to you, Dre. You had beef with CJ.
Well,
not
no,
me.
she had blocked me, then unblocked me apparently. I don't know. And then so I had to go block her because every time I'd scroll, there she'd be sitting there on her live, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this. So I just blocked. So I don't scroll and have her pop up on there.
Right. Thank you for blocking me, Dree. I don't know how to block anybody, or I would have blocked you first.
Well, I was taught how to block because I was
You're
being
welcome.
called a racist. So I appreciate everyone who taught me how to block on TikTok. But I thank Purple for sharing my video.
I would like to ask though, I don't know. I just wonder what certain people did to Dree that when they went into your TikTok and they said hi, you told them get the fuck out. What they ever did to you personally? What did they do to you that caused that reaction when they were trying to be supportive of you?
Right, Crystal. I don't know. I mean, when people, I guess, side with one person, they tend to not care about the other people that was there for them, who actually cared for them, instead of being used by a certain other person to come in and do what she's scared to do on her own. Oh, but she wasn't taking it public.
Definition of a bulldog.
But she wasn't taking it public. But yet she was sitting over there on the tickety
Oh,
top.
Dree, it wasn't just Iris.
No, it wasn't just Iris.
It wasn't just Iris. There's a
No, it
little list of
wasn't.
people you did that to. So, no, that's all. Yeah, I'm just, it's really none of my business, Dree. I was just thinking out loud. Um, maybe, what did they ever do to you when they were trying to be supportive of you and be your friend? And you go and evoke that kind of reaction is just kind of, it's interesting as all. But none of my business.
What?
CJ, we're not voodoos. That's
Nobody.
what you called us.
Look,
Yeah.
CJ, look, I don't give a shit what anybody calls me. I could care two shits about it. I really don't. CJ, you were the one that were friends with Drake,
Yep.
not me.
Not me either.
No,
I can be
I never claimed
cordial and
to be there for Dree.
casual friends, whatever, that's
Cordial.
cool. But I wasn't hot and heavy with Dree. That was you.
Yep. Just like Susan. You done the
Yeah,
same shit to Susan.
Susan, where you said you weren't friends with her, that you were only there for everybody else. But you weren't friends with Susan, but everybody else says you were. I don't know. I don't get it. You are the one who was hot and heavy with Dree. That's on you. That's your thing. That's awesome. You're more than welcome to have your friends that you have. So you don't need to sit there and try to throw it in my face. When was I ever there for Dree? What?
Who said that?
Why would any of
there
us
for
need to be
Dree?
there for Dree when you were? I mean, come on. Give me a break. Like, she was your friend, girl. That's okay.
Right. We always said, we're all allowed to have friends outside the group. Never once said you couldn't. I only had a
We don't
problem
have
with you
to.
trying to bring Chaos Queen into our sisterhood.
I don't have to be friends with I don't have to be in hot and heavy with your friend Dree. That was yours. So don't try and turn that around now. When were you ever there for Dree? That makes no sense, CJ. None at all. You're going to be friends with who you're going to be friends with does not mean that I need to go in there and be best friends with them and get hot and heavy.
And I think we told you that. Same with Susan. I think we told you that. You're the one that decided to get in this stuff so deeply to where you involve yourself in people's personal life to contact families and stuff like that. That's crazy. That people that are your friends, but you contact their family.
Well, that's on her. That's her business. That's on her. I'm just saying, from the perspective of trying to turn that around. So when were you ever there for Drake? What? What? Makes no sense.
Right. I know you had me going to a chat with Dree. with you in chaos. I
Love
did.
you, love you, LTT.
Love you, woman. Yeah, I'm really trying to hold on to Iris gets done. I'm really trying.
I
Gemini, I
don't
just
You
know.
don't
know,
think
I
that's
have
something that
no
should be
idea how
discussed.
that went down,
Jesse,
Mm,
it's
Jesse,
not
and I don't
That's
give a fuck.
it's not my
that's not our.
business. It's not my
Yeah,
business.
we shouldn't be speaking on any of that. You know what I
I'm
mean?
just
No,
saying that's not my business. You know, what happened is not my business. I was speaking on the fact that family does not need to be involved. That's what I was saying. You know, that's what I was saying. I don't tend to get myself into everybody's personal business. If it don't involve my group, I don't get in it. In my opinion, I think family drama should be kept off of YouTube. And
absolutely.
that's me saying that.
Hmm.
Y'all hear my wind chimes? It's a blowing.
I love them.
What did Dree say, y'all?
Just responding to LTT.
I have wind chimes deal.
Ouch.
Watch out, was it? That's so great. And that's you, Tara. You know I have no disrespect towards you. I'm slowly fading. Come on, Iris.
Girl, you got 45 minutes. And that's even if she comes on.
Oh my word. Message that her for and see if she's coming on.
She's listening.
That's the only reason why I'm trying to stay on a little bit longer. Because if not, then I'm getting
Well,
off in here.
you think you don't get her to come up here calling her a heifer?
Well, she wanted to come up here. She had some things she had to say. So I'm trying to give her voice because I know y'all are not going to address this on your live if you ever go live. So
Well, Jesse, no disrespect, but I do think what Jenna just said was family business shouldn't be brought to YouTube. Like, the situation that was going on there. I think that's what she was saying. It was across the board. To my recollection, I don't recall Tara being on live talking about any of it. But I could be wrong. I don't go everywhere on YouTube, so I don't know. There may be a conversation somewhere I didn't hear of or something. Wouldn't surprise me. Well, let me re-clarify that. It wouldn't surprise me that I missed conversations. That's what I should say. Make sure people understand what I'm saying.
Hello. Can y'all hear
And there
me?
was a Discord. Yes, you can hear me.
Okay. I couldn't hear y'all for a minute. I don't even know which one's me. Where am I at? There's two of me up here.
What, did you
Okay.
drop down or something?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I couldn't hear y'all. And then I came up and I could hear you, but you couldn't hear me. So my phone is getting hot. So one opinion for one and one opinion for another. Got it right there. I don't understand that. What I say is my opinion.
No, she was.
Love you,
I think it was
Tony.
implying that, you know.
Everybody has a right to their own opinion. Yeah. We can always agree to
Yeah.
disagree and respect each other for what they do. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry. And Tony, I'll always support you too. And my phone keeps going black.
That's your phone issue.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you woo woo just called us assholes.
It's all right, Jill. I'll let you call me an asshole. Look, I'll own that. Cherry picking. Well, to look at it, y'all are cherry picking too. Because y'all are mad because I sent the recordings to Harper, but yet defending CJ for deleting the messages and sharing the messages with whoever she shared them with. So what are we gonna do? Be the pot or the kettle? I think y'all are cherry picking too.
Well, I'm a little blown away by somebody saying because they recorded it for you, that it was their recording and their business to do what they chose to do with it. To me, that just that says a lot. Says a whole lot.
Yeah.
That's very disappointing.
Tara, how you been doing, woman? I ain't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing okay. CJ, you're more than welcome to come up if you want to talk. I just don't want to fuss. And if you get into your roundabout circle and talking, I can't do it. Because you never can take accountability for your own
Oh,
actions.
that's what Charlie Girl said. I said, oh, Tara, I'm so sorry.
I am so sorry, Tara. Sending you love, woman.
I think she went to check Iris. Is that where she went?
She's up here
I
muted.
don't know.
But what was you
Oh,
saying?
because she probably checking on Iris.
She ain't checking on Iris.
How you know? How you
Sorry,
know what she doing?
somebody was at the door.
But what was you saying about Charlie Girl?
What about her? Who was?
I said she was muted because she was getting Iris.
No,
I
you said
said
you
she was
no. Prior to that,
muted.
you were saying something about Charlie Girl.
What did I say?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
remember.
You said I think that's what Charlie Girl was saying. My mind has been all over the place. So when if you rewatch this live, I literally got off track like 1,000 times because you know an alcoholic does that.
Oh, Jenna. Oh my God.
Ah,
Mm-mm-mm.
I guess I'm a pothead too. Hell,
what's
let's call
what's
it for what
Jesse
it
talking
is.
about? She said, uh, well, when you look at it shining, it was in a discord with many before this got to where it was. So yes, many knew. Knew what?
Just going back to the calls, I guess, with the whole Susan thing,
Mm.
So you're
which
taking it back.
I can't speak on that because I was not in the. I don't. All I know is what other people know on YouTube, and what other people you know said. I don't know firsthand because I wasn't in there.
What Susan did lead into those calls, I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
We wasn't in those calls.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Could have cared less. Just being
Like we
honest.
like we told CJ, what she does in Discord ain't none of our business. We did not know all the shit CJ had going on in Discord at all. We didn't know of her splitting friends up, her trying to split friends up. We didn't know none of that shit.
Hey, Susan.
One thing you don't do is if a group is together, you don't go into that group trying to get things stirred up in the background, trying to make friends go against each other. That's one thing I do know.
What do you mean? Of course you couldn't, Charlie girl.
It's not our business, Iris.
What are you talking
Iris
about?
Jesse.
Probably because you said we couldn't speak on it. You
We
weren't in
can't
there.
speak
I
on
guess I
it.
don't know.
And she probably meant the reason she could care less is because it's not our business.
Right.
It's not our business.
I don't get into other people's business, especially
Just,
family shit.
and just like Susan drinking, that's not our business.
Nope. It's not. It's not
It's
CJ's business either, but she
it
made it her
sure
business.
ain't. You know, Susan is a grown woman. She does what she wants, just like everybody else is grown. They do what they want. That's
Right.
not our business. If y'all make it, if y'all take it amongst yourself to make it y'all business, which I understand this is your family. I understand that it matters to you, and I respect that. But it does it, and I'm not making your feelings any less. I'm not. But we didn't
So
make it our business.
Jerry Springer said Susan recorded friends too, but it's okay.
That's not my
Recorded what?
business. That has nothing to
Private
do with me.
private calls, conversations between people. Is that what she recorded?
Okay, I'm gonna say this, Iris.
My so-called friend is a grown-ass motherfucking person.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Okay, so we're gonna take it back to the reason why I don't support certain people. Okay, so I don't support certain people for what they did to me and my kids. Straight, right? Straight. I don't care if any of the girls go in their chats. Okay, because lot of bullshit was put out that was untruth about my daughter from other creators. I don't support that shit, but I'm not going to sit there and tell CJ, Shining, Iris, Charlie Girl, Fancy, or any of them don't go in there support that. Not doing it.
So you're saying that was a 30-minute call that was recorded?
I wasn't on the
So
call.
just to make it clear,
I'll be right back, y'all.
you're saying that recording private conversations is not okay. Want to make sure we have that understanding. So if it's not okay for Susan to have recorded a private call or conversation or whatever it was, then that would mean that it wouldn't be okay for anybody to do that, right?
Hello.
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 Okay, good. Who did that? What to your children? Well, Six Up done it. Six Up put out a thing saying that I allowed my daughter to be messed up and didn't go forward with a restraining order on a young guy. Whole bunch of shit. So yeah, no, don't do it. I don't support that shit. But would I stop them from supporting Six Up? No, that's them. Would I stop them from supporting anybody? No, that's them. And ain't nobody gonna tell me who I can and cannot support. Period. And I'm only speaking for myself. I can't speak for Charlie Girl and Shining. I can't speak for no one but myself.
I don't know of any of us that told you that it wasn't your story to tell. It's your daughter. You can damn well speak on it. I never remember any of us saying that.
You sure didn't. None of y'all didn't.
Look, I ain't gonna say it. I don't know because that is something I say a lot. So I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't. Maybe I did. I may have said it wasn't. I don't remember saying it, but that's not saying that. It does sound like something I would definitely say though.
Just like before I
But
came live today, I
because
said, look, y'all don't have to be in my chat supporting me. And I told y'all I sent the recordings to Harper. Said y'all don't have to agree with me, but I feel like I did the right thing. I mean,
Yep.
we don't have to agree on the same thing, but that doesn't mean at the end of the day we still ain't gonna support each other. We own our shit. Hey
yeah,
Cheryl,
Heather.
how you doing, woman?
No, yeah,
First
you're right,
off,
Heather. Nobody should
Jesse,
tell you who you be
I
friends with and who you have to be friends with or anything else.
I ain't never foiled anything on anybody and put it out on a public platform. Okay, never foiled anything and put it out on a public platform. Never have.
If I ever did that, Jerry Springer, it would have been behind the scenes. So, who you getting your information from? CJ?
What'd she say?
Multiple of you tried to get Jenna to stop telling her story. So I don't know.
None of y'all did. And I can honestly say none of y'all did. Because I'm a grown ass woman. I'm gonna talk
Well,
about what I
if we
want.
did,
And
it would have been in private, and so it would
yeah.
have been, uh, you know, select few that would know that.
And I did, Jesse. I sure did. And I admit my wrongs. I sure did. But I didn't never like I sent all the information to one of the jerks. Who I don't know, whoever I sent them to, I sent them. But I didn't FOIA nothing on anybody, and I sure enough didn't put nothing about a teenager out on a public platform. Because at the time she was a teenager.
Facts.
So it is what it is. I mean, so don't come here and try to criticize me when y'all do some fucked up shit too. Own your shit. Own it. I own my shit. Yeah, I'm drunk. Did y'all hear me pop open my wine bottle?
Uh-huh.
Yep. I popped open my wine bottle and I'm sitting here smoking on my pre roll. I showed text message between a minor child. I do remember. It was Six Up. It was Six Up. I don't recall that. I remember speaking on it, and if that was on Jenna's journey, I honestly don't remember a lot of stuff I put on out on that. But I remember Ziggy saying that my daughter snuck out of a hotel room window and sucked some guy's thing. And I remember speaking on it, but I don't remember showing a text. If I did, I did, but I don't recall.
Ooh, Jenna, that's messy. I'm sorry, that's messy.
Well, what's messy is someone telling me that my daughter snuck out of a hotel window that actually the hotel window don't even open.
True. As I said, the whole thing is messy.
Yeah, it is messy. I was messy. Sure was. I'm not going to deny that. I was messy. I had
Sure
so much
didn't change
anger in
that.
me. I mean, literally. Come on.
I know. I get it.
I said who put it out. That's what I said. I said Six Up put it on her channel. But that does not mean that I'm gonna tell any of these girls to get mad at any of these girls for supporting Six Up. Because they do like Six Up, and that's their prerogative. It's not for me to tell them, hey, you can't support Six Up. But sure enough, got bitched out by CJ for going to Susan's chat. There's double standards here. Hold on a second, Desi, I'm live. I don't know. I have to go over there. She still has a channel up. I haven't looked at her channel in a long time.
Who?
Aussies. She said I showed the screenshots on Aussie's channel. I don't recall that though. But I never. The only time I went on Aussie's channel was the rest of the stuff was done on Jenna's journey. I didn't have look, Jerry. I sent the information of the addresses to one of them. I didn't Google nobody's address. The address was on what was sent to me. So
You didn't have to because
I
she
didn't
sent
have
you
to.
everything.
Really. So yeah. No, I didn't
Well,
Google nothing up.
Irish Jesse, no offense here, but that's your father, not mine. And nobody else's father tells me what to do and not to do. Just saying. No
Yes. Tell
disrespect
her
there, but
yes. Right. Look, the only thing I did was I doxed Pooh's bench. That's all I did. Linda Linda, I don't know, yeah. That was some bullshit. I'm so sorry,
I
Pooh.
know. I tried to tell you that when you said, "Oh, look, here it is." I said, "Jenna, you realize that's a bench, right?" You seriously? Lord have
That
mercy.
was some crazy stuff. Mm. I think we should be allowed to support who we want to support. That's what I think. And I think people should get over it, which is if y'all get over it, y'all do. If y'all don't, you don't. But don't try to criticize people for who they support and who they don't support. Like if they want to go in Susan's chat,
But
y'all
I
call
mean,
them bad people because they go in Susan's chat. If they go in Tony's chat, y'all call them bad people for going in Tony's chat. Enablers. I mean, really, that's not enabling nobody. They're grown. They do what they want to do. Don't nobody. I mean, it's not. It don't have to be a popular opinion of either you're gonna go in here support who I support, or we're gonna call you out for who you support. It don't make no sense. Oh, Iris, I did dox Lenny, and I own that. I sure did.
call her
I
Jess
own.
because every time you say that, I think it's Iris.
Well, I'm sorry. I need it. Look, I'm sorry, Jesse. No, I keep saying Irish. Iris. I say Iris. Yeah, I dox Lenny, and I admit that. Yeah, I own it. Hell, I got some brownies sent to my house. What y'all talking about?
Mm-hmm. That's right, Heather. Me too.
We know you nosy girl. Shit. Yeah, well, I'm knee deep in a book again, and guess what? Pissed me off because I'm pretty sure it's a book I've already read.
Uh-oh.
Like, damn it! I think I've read this one already, but it was so long ago. I'm like, I'm already in it. I won't finish it. Hopefully, the other two I have not read yet, which I don't think I have. We'll see.
Okay, I'm here, y'all.
Yeah, Nick777 treated you.
Wait
Treated
a
you to
minute.
some brownies,
Wait a
so
minute.
it's okay. Maybe everybody should be treated to something, you know? I mean, if she gonna send you brownies, I mean, you don't even like them. She could at least send them to me. I like them, you
Let me
know?
tell you something, Jesse. I let Buckeye know the color of her house. I don't think I did. I didn't look up her house. I didn't. And these girls can tell you I don't Google shit.
Well, here's the thing. People are acting like you're the only person that's ever done anything to anybody. That's bullshit. We've all done shit.
But literally, I don't Google shit. I'm not a good sleuth, okay?
I'm just saying nobody's innocent on here. So,
But it is what it is. Hell, Lenny put my house out. Lenny showed, I think someone showed the actually
sure
interior
did.
of my
Showed your
house.
car.
Yeah, so what are we talking about here?
Right.
What the fuck? I mean, really, come on. I mean, really, y'all sit here saying the shit I've done, but how about you go to people that done the shit back and say something to them?
I want to say that Lenny showed yours first.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God, guys. Please don't do that. You know I
Oh,
cannot stand
Yes,
that.
you told her what her house.
You did
Actually,
it
no, I
first. You did
didn't.
it first. I don't
No,
care.
I
Y'all, that
didn't.
sounds so
As I
kindergarten.
recall, hold on a second. As I recall, Buddy is the one that showed the house. Buddy is the one that actually pulled up on his thing Lenny's address that I got blamed for sending. And he is the one that went on Google Maps. So let's get that right. I doxed the shit out of her, whatever her LinkedIn and stuff like that, but I don't think I done her house. I could be wrong. I can go back. I don't care who done it first. I don't care.
Yep, vintage 100%.
Okay. Well, Jesse, if I did it first, I'll take it. I did it first. It really don't matter who did it first.
No, it don't matter.
It don't. Does it matter who did it first? Nope, it was done.
Jenna ain't married, Jerry.
Hell no,
You
I'm not
behind the
married.
times there, baby.
Look,
You behind the
you want me to get
times.
my look? I got a divorce decree, hunty. I'm divorced as fuck. It's public files. Go look it up. I'm divorced. That was the quickest divorce in that courtroom that day. We both got there, said we don't like each other, we're done, and that was it.
Mm-hmm. What's an air code?
Huh?
What's an air code?
I don't
She
know what's an air code.
said, and to make shit worse, Sassy sent her air code.
What's that?
I have no idea.
What is an air code, Jesse? I have no clue.
Address. Okay.
Yes. He is a roommate. We are better friends than we were ever married. Most
Mm-hmm.
definitely. Not that I have to explain that on here, but most definitely. You know, sometimes a marriage isn't supposed to be a marriage.
That's right, Hakuna.
Where's Hakuna at? I don't see Hakuna.
She up there.
Hakuna
She's
Matata.
there. Hakuna Matata.
Matata.
Hakuna
Hakuna.
Matata.
You're right, Hakuna.
Careful,
It's all good.
CJ. You're telling shit that only we know.
What happened now?
Well, how did Jerry Springer know that?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's all right, CJ. I have
Mm-hmm.
nothing to hide, honey. I really don't, because anything that I've told you in privacy, I will really seriously tell on a public platform. Just like one, it was something Dree had came into Purple Chat one day, and I think we discussed it on your platform before, and I can't remember it. What was it? Y'all, my
I
mind.
don't know what you're talking about.
It was something that Dree came in, and we figured out that she was saying
Oh,
shit.
shit.
And we had already discussed this on Shiny's platform. Oh, it's okay.
Shit, girl.
Little Texas
That's what
tornado.
happens when you talk, you know?
Yeah. You know, because anything I say, I'm going to admit. Unlike
Oh, I
CJ.
know who Jerry Springer is.
Oh, Lord. 100%. Don't say it if you don't know 100%. I do.
Do what?
I said if you don't know 100% and have proof, please don't
About
say.
what?
Jerry, who do you think Jerry Springer is?
Oh, she didn't say who Jerry Springer is. She's like,
I said I
Well,
know
because
who
people,
he is.
people do that shit. Now. Oh, it's so and so, and it's like, oh my God, you don't know 100. Then why are you saying that? You know how I feel about that.
well, we know that two of them are hiding in the back because they're too scared to show their face.
Well, you got
Oh, and
good
Pass,
hearing, Jerry.
you can your Discord because I'm still sitting in a white room because I refuse to leave that Discord. But you kick me to a white room that is just sitting there. But I like being the only one in there.
Oh, but I thought they said that they kicked everybody. What?
No, they put me into a white room. They kicked everybody
Oh,
else, but they put me into a white room.
oh really? Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez, have mercy. Have mercy, y'all. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Y'all know, just like when with that Discord with CJ, look, I wasn't gonna leave till she kicked me.
Not me, man. I bow out and said, bye, see you later. Let's get off my nose. Wasn't like I was ever in there doing anything, you know?
Oh man. Right, Tammy? A little better than a padded room. Sometimes I feel like I need to be there in a padded room too. But yeah, I'm just in a little white room. There's nothing there, just me all alone. There's no one there beside me.
What the hell? What?
Ah.
I almost
All
forgot I
right,
gotta
and
put
tell
headphones
Iris
on
she's
now.
got 15 minutes. 15
Well,
minutes. I stayed on here
I
long
just
enough for her.
messaged her and she doesn't think that she's gonna, she said that her,
She ain't gonna make
roommate,
it.
she probably ain't gonna make it.
Are you serious?
Look, she never told me she was going
Yeah,
to.
She
I mean,
did.
you knew that was a chance you took.
She did. She said, no, hold on a second. She's the one that asked for a link.
But she couldn't
She did
because of the
not.
situation.
She did not ask for a link. She said, I wish I could come up, but I have my granddaughter.
Then why are you telling me to drop a link?
Because I didn't see the second part of what she said.
Okay. Is there anything that y'all need to address on this live before I end it? Because this channel is just going to sit here, and I know you're not going to address it on your live, on your channel.
Nope.
Hey, Georgette.
Hey, Georgette.
Damn, you late woman.
She ain't late. She rolled in right when she was supposed to,
I know
girl.
you did. You rolled in at the very end of it. Been live for 3 hours, y'all.
3 hours. Oh, goodness. God, I
Yeah,
gotta get
yeah,
to
several, right? Several topics to choose from, exactly. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right, y'all. I'm about to end it.
Just some food for thought or word to the wise. Be careful what you share.
Well, I don't care what they share on me, but
I'm just saying. Can y'all catch up later? Can y'all catch me up later? Yes, ma'am, we can.
Charlie girl can catch you up. She can do the talking. I'm just worn out from doing a 3 hour live.
All I'm saying is, don't be spreading information if you don't want information spread about you. That's all I'm saying.
Amen, sister. All right, y'all. All I got to say is I said what I said. I own what I said. You got anything to say, just say it. I'm not going to reply because I don't watch it anyways. Totally out of the sector. I didn't know Purple was live this morning until I got a message, and it is what it is. So, CJ, I wish you the best in life. Um, keep your bulldog picking, but she won't get no response from me. But the women in the chat that
Oh, I can't
had
say
hurt
that she won't get no
feelings,
response from me because if she's picking at me, then yeah.
no, and I totally understand that. I'm talking about as far as me. Y'all know I would stand behind y'all 100%. But as far as me, I mean, all she's doing is just going at friends that was there to support her, and now since she, you know, isn't friends with them no more, she's like doing shitty towards them. And same as CJ. There was a lot of hurt feelings in here today that got kicked out or got left without any explanation. I mean, y'all might not see that as something, but you know, it's just not right for these people, these women who supported her and was in that Discord for her just to leave and say, I will explain to y'all on a private call, but never gave them a private call. And then kept sending them to us to ask us what was going on. I mean, it don't make no sense. And again, I'm gonna repeat this.
All I can say is I've made some very nice friends.
Yeah, most definitely. I have too. Besides my sisters, I've met, you know,
Hmm.
I mean, it is what it is. You know, we're all allowed to have friends outside, and I appreciate the people that have been there for me. I appreciate people that have helped me, and I appreciate their friendship. I really do. And I appreciate getting to know some that are more, you know, I appreciate that. Now I'm about to say something.
Hmm?
I was about to say something else. I forgot.
Oh,
I'm trying to think, but obviously it wasn't important. Oh, and from future references, when you single one person out to try to join a whole sisterhood, that's not really cool. Whether you think it's a joke or not, one person doesn't make the choice for everybody. And don't ever feel like you're torn between a group, because if you got to choose, if you have to choose, if you even think you have to choose, you've already made your decision. So,
yep.
with that being said, much love to everybody. Much love to everybody that supports me and who don't support me. Much love to y'all too. Catch y'all somewhere else. Probably not over here though.
Bye.
Bye.